The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 326, being recorded on October 11, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, known as Jesus Walks Out today. I'm joined by my friend from the West Coast, the best coast, Gunny Chief. Welcome back, Henley Merrill. Welcome.
What's up, bud? It's good to be back, man. It's the West Coast show today.
The West Coast, best coast show. That's right. And coming in hot from Oregon, West Coast, best coast, our friend Dead Kamikaze is back once again. Bill Garner, the second. Oh,
What's up, everybody? Let's do this.
the second.
Second, two,
Dose.
Number 2.
numeral dos.
You can follow us on Twitter _Horrible Gamers. Leave us a review on all that bullshit. Find us on Facebook. Horrible Gamers Podcast is our page. Join our community on there as well. And join our community over at Discord. There's a link in the show notes to the Discord server. Just join it. We had a bunch of new members this week and last week. Shout out to all the new people joining in the Discord. Having lots of fun in there, meeting new people, gaming with new people, and overall just having a blast gaming with all of them on Among Us. You know, that's a big popular game with the community right now. You can support the show with the monies, Gunny. But heading on over to Patreon at patreon.com/Horrible Gamers. I'm pulling up the list if you can't tell. Like our friends, Michael Zick, whatever the fuck. Michael, we love you, Michael. Jason Sams, Robert Noble, Sean Pacharek, Chad, Brandon Willier, Vader, Holic, Commandalorian, Native Lives Matter, Henley, Jesse Kraft, Pork Chop Poo, Steve Willier the Mayo, Robbie Wheat, Adam Sunday, John Jerome, Evan Tanaka, Jonathan Big D Hall, and Bill Garner II. Thank you guys for being Patreon machines. I love all of you. And thank you to our new patrons. We love all of you guys. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All of you
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Speaking of Patreons, guys, you can head on over and support the show by spending your money at Redbubble at redbubble.com. You search for Horrible Gamers, and in the search bar, you type Horrible Gamers. You go to search Horrible Gamers. But when it pops up, you see somebody wearing our shirt, our logo on their shirt. You click on that, and there you can click on some more things to buy, such as blocks, socks, clocks, docks. I don't know what else. There's tons of things in there. Pillows.
HGP comforter that's on my bed right now. Can't see it.
There it is.
The big comforter. You got the big comforter.
The big mic that the mic. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
all Horrible Gamers now.
It's all horrible. You got Horrible Gamers curtains on your window.
Yeah, the hoodie too. Everything.
It's like the little kids that are obsessed with like a superhero or something. They deck out their whole bedroom with like
all my heroes.
You need to get a toothbrush.
The whole cast from the beginning is all my heroes.
You got your whole room decked out in Horrible
I got Jesus'
Gamers.
face on a throw pillow over there.
Oh, nice. But you can head on over to Redbubble, get yourself some gear. It's easy. Just head on over to redbubble.com. It's just Horrible Gamers. You can support the show also by heading on over to Stitcher.com/premium and signing up for a premium account. Gunny, with Stitcher.com Premium, you get access to ad-free listening as well as exclusive content and so much more. You get a free month of Stitcher Premium when you sign up using promo code Horrible Gamers, all caps, no spaces. That is promo code Horrible Gamers. Head on over there and get yourself a free month of Stitcher Premium, ladies and gentlemen. Who doesn't like free? Who doesn't?
Everybody likes free.
I love free.
I love free. Everyone loves free, damn it. So be free by heading on over to Stitcher.com/premium and sign up using promo code Horrible Gamers. Anyways, let's go on right now and give a quick shout out to our friends Ricky Alfaras for the intro music to the podcast and our friend Mechmod for the outro music to the podcast this week. Oh, I'm changing it, guys. I'm changing it. Yeah, Mechmod. Thank you, Mechmod, for providing the outro music for today's podcast. Anyways, let's talk about video games that we've been playing this week. Guys, so I've been playing some more of that, more of that VR. So I've been playing some of that, what's that shit called? That Star Wars Squadrons.
Squadrons?
Squadrons. Squadrons. Best VR game.
Squadrons?
Best VR game ever played. Seriously, it's probably the best VR game I've ever played.
Really?
You
Yeah.
played Alex, right?
I played what?
Alex?
Yeah, Alex sucks compared to this.
Really?
Yeah. This is the best VR game I've ever
What about
played.
Pavlov? Come on.
No, still, this is the best VR game. Because this just feels good. You know, you're just in the cockpit of a fucking TIE fighter or a X-Wing or whatever, and you're flying these planes, and you can, like, fucking shoot shit down and, you know, shoot people and blow shit up. It's so cool, man. I've just been having a lot of fun playing it. I want to play more of it and unlock some little customization things you can put inside your ship. It's fucking dope as shit when you're flying and the little hologram pops up, you know, of whoever the commander is, and he's telling you what to do or whatever, like, go blow this fucking thing up or whatever. And you're like, fuck yeah, we're going to blow this shit up. And it's a lot of fun, dude, playing with VR. It's just, you know, it's a blast playing this game. So if you have a VR headset of any kind, really, I recommend you pick this up on VR and only in VR. As far as the 2D screen, I haven't played it on that. People keep complaining to me about it, but some people say they really like it. Who was it in the community? Was it Pestis or Pesties? Or how the fuck do you say his damn name in the Discord?
Right.
Pestis?
Oh, Pestis?
Or Pestis? What? How the fuck do you pronounce that, Gunny? Huh? How?
I think Pestis.
Oh, Mr. Fan. Okay. Pestis. All right.
Gunny guarantee.
Gunny said it, all right? So I'm going off of his recommendation. Pestis.
Oh, it's French. Could be silent.
Oh, Pesti. Whoa. Anyways. So I was playing with him the other day. You know, me and him, we're chilling. We're in the Discord chatting, you know, chatting it up. Well, actually, we were probably in game, actually. And we were playing together, and he was telling me that he was really liking it. And he was playing on a big-ass OLED TV or something like that. That's what he said. He was like, oh, I'm playing on this fucking 60-inch TV or 65-inch TV, like some big-ass fucking television or something. And he was like, oh, it's so amazing. It's so good. I'm like, dude, get it in VR. He was like, but I don't have a VR. And then, like, the next day, he went and bought an Oculus fucking VR headset. So he's like, oh, dude, I went and picked up a VR headset at Best Buy, and it's fucking crazy. Whoa, so much better. I'm like, yeah, it's just when you're in it, and you can look around, and, you know, it's just so much more immersive when you're flying the X-Wings and shit. Yeah, it also makes me question, you know, like, it makes me question the Empire's engineers. I mean, if you're going to design an airplane to take out your enemies, why do you just have a window in the front? Like, why don't you have, like, some kind of, like, camera system set up where, like, you put cameras on the outside and, you know, like, they have a, you know, vision they can see all around them, you know? Because, like, literally, as a TIE fighter, you can only see out the front. You can't see to your side. Like, you don't know what the fuck is next to you, dude. You know? And, like,
Right.
And an X-Wing, they got windows all around. You can look all the way behind you and look at your little fucking robot going beep, 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 and fucking repairing your ship. You can say hi to him. You can wave to the robot. You can look around. You can look to the right and see your friend flying next to you. You know? You can wave to your friends. And in the fucking TIE fighters, you can't. You just kind of like be in there in this fucking metal ball with a big window in the front.
So this is some nerdy shit. I was just listening to this the other day on another podcast. The Empire went for less cost. That's why they don't have the shield.
God damn it.
They just do all this shit. They're just like, fuck it. We can make more TIE fighters and outlast our enemy by shooting or having more TIE fighters on them instead of making more efficient fighters. And I guess
so
the windows got cut.
It's just like throwing numbers out there like, all right, we're going to outnumber him and that's how we're going to beat them.
Exactly. It's just
they might have 3 badass X-Wing planes, but we got 15 TIE fighters.
Exactly.
We're going to send after them.
We can just circle around them, and we don't have to see them behind us because they're right there.
That makes some sense. Some cutting cost. I mean, they're cheap bastards, though. I mean, if I was a TIE fighter pilot, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, dude, come on, you're sending me up against these motherfuckers that got like badass fucking planes. They even look cooler than ours, and you're making us fight them, and we can't see them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're dogfighting these motherfuckers, and they're doing loops and shit. We can't see them. We can't look up to, as we're doing a loop. You can't look up to see where you're going. You're just, hopefully I'm flying in the right direction and I don't crash into my fucking big-ass fucking ship. You know? Hopefully I don't crash into the mothership. I'm just fucking flying through here. It's a little crazy. But yeah, that's my only complaint to the Empire is make windows or cameras. They got cameras, right? They got camera systems. They got a fucking moon that can shoot a laser. I'm sure they got cameras they can install on the outside of these things to project an image to the inside. All right, it's not that fucking hard. You know, they got fucking holograms and shit coming out in the front of you. 3D holograms at that. You fucking make a fucking TV screen in your damn ship so you can look to the sides. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Anyways.
They definitely need to do that.
They definitely need to do that, Gunny. The other thing they need to do is just, I don't know, get some fucking shields on those things, because, like, it seems very unfair that I shoot at an X-Wing, and the fuckers got shield systems, and they shoot at us, and we don't got shields. That don't seem very fair.
Definitely a balancing issue.
Yeah,
definitely. Shields cost a lot of money to produce, apparently.
They're
like, nah, we'll just go for. Don't worry, there's gonna be another TIE fighter around you. They'll be on your ass. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, you got enough TIE fighters everywhere. Cool, man. Anyways, moving on from that game. Another old game that I really just only played this week is Call of Duty. Been playing some Call of Duty Warzone. Me and Brink were playing that the other day. We didn't find the tunnel. We were trying to get into the underground to ride the train, and we couldn't find the entrances. So we ended up just fighting a lot and like killing people above ground. That game's a lot of fun though, man. When you know you get in there with the person that knows how to play the game, and you guys are just having a blast. It's a lot of fun. There was some crashing going on, but they seem to have fixed that. I haven't had any crashes lately. Except that one time I did have a crash in that game. It was weird. Maybe, I don't know why it happened. It just happened. But anyways, besides Warzone, I've been playing a lot of the multiplayer. I got to check out the new map. One of the new maps is a tank factory. Somewhere in Europe, Gunny. Name a place. You're muted. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You're good.
No, I'm here. Let's see, where?
Name a place, Gunny. Name a place in Europe.
Let's go with Isle of Man somewhere. I don't know.
All right, in the Isle of Man. we got this new Call of Duty map. I don't know.
Children among men.
I don't know.
They do the motorcycle races there.
You get to fight in this factory that makes tanks, and it's a pretty big map for like a team deathmatch mode that I was playing, like 6 versus 6. It was very big. So there's 2 big buildings, really. There's really no underground tunnel. There's one bridge that connects the 2 buildings, and there's the outside area. I was playing Domination on that, or was it? No, Hardpoint, which is a cool mode because it lets you learn the map a little bit better because the Hardpoint's always moving to different locations. So you get to learn how to get to different areas quicker and where to hide and camp so people fuck people up as they're coming around corners. So yeah, that game still a lot of fun. I think there's another new map also. I don't know what it's called, but I know that for a fact that they've added 2 new maps to the multiplayer. I've only got to play on that one. And I know there's a new map for the 2 versus 2 mode or 3 versus 3 mode, but I don't know 100% sure what that is. Haven't played on that either. But yeah, so Call of Duty got new maps. And the meta in the game at this point seems to be that the AS VAL, or VAL, whatever, that gun is unlockable through the battle pass. So you reach level 31 or 30, you get it for free. Even if you don't buy the battle pass, you just got to reach that level. Pretty much that is the meta right now. You use that gun with no sight. You put a tactical laser on it or just a laser sight on it. and you hip fire, you can kill people so quick. It's like a 2-shot kill. Like, it's so fucking, it's brutal. Also, the new, I think it's a 308 rifle. It's a sniper rifle, I think. That thing is pretty powerful too. Like, it's like 1-shot kills, and people are just running around with these things killing everybody. And most of my matches, it's either people are using the AS-Val or the rifle. But Call of Duty apparently was going to nerf those this week. They apparently were going to issue out balancing patches to possibly reduce the damage on those fucking guns. Because I'm telling you, dude, like, everyone's using those, Gunny. Everyone. Like everyone. Go ask your grandma. She's probably using it, Gunny.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone's using these guns.
Easy kills.
Yeah, it's like super easy kills or something. But anyways, today I decided to play on my TV. Wow. Like the 20th time I use it in a fucking year.
$500 TV you never use.
Yeah.
You paid for it.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, I used my TV today. What a surprise. But I actually used it for Call of Duty, and I was using the controller, and I wrecked. I went like 34-9 on a domination match. It was pretty fun, Gunny. I gotta say, the aim assist works. Aim assist does work on the PC, so there's that. Apparently, yeah, it does have aim assist for the controller. So if you're used to playing with mouse and keyboard and you think you're gonna suck with the controller, well, think again, because you have aim assist. And then there's actually 3 different types of aim assist. There's standard, precision, something else, and something else. There's like 4 versions of it. Apparently, they all react differently. So one of them is standard. It just kind of aim assist, like you just kind of drift towards your target almost, when you're aiming, kind of locks onto him almost. The other one, it prevents, like if somebody's side shifting, like for example, say a PC player where they're using WASD, or even a console player, people like to tend to side shift a lot, like they move left and right a lot. They're strafing all the time. Even when they're standing still, they're kind of strafing. So if you're trying to aim at somebody and they're strafing, that assist kind of follows them to the left and to the right. And there's another one called precision, and that one's pretty much you have to be already aiming at your target, and it'll just kind of center you. So like it puts you like dead center almost on them, but you gotta be aiming. You gotta be aiming at them. So that one's really good for sniper rifles because those are usually 1-shot kills, and I'm assuming that's what a lot of snipers use. Is that aim assist? But I wonder if you can change that on the consoles too. I would assume you could. I know the PC version has those modes. I'm assuming the console ones do as well. But yeah, the game looks incredible, dude, on the fucking OLED. Like even just
it does. I know it does.
Even just at 60 frames, I'm like, wow. Like everything looks so sharp. Everything looks so good. Like it looks good on my monitor, but on the OLED, it's like, wow. It was just so big. I guess it's just more real estate. I'd notice more shit,
So big.
So big, yeah. Besides all that, nothing much. This week has really been a pretty hectic week for me. Personally, I was involved in a car accident the weekend.
Ooh.
Last week on Sunday, I was involved in a pretty bad car accident. But I'm okay. My car's totaled. That's not okay.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I was actually able to walk away from the accident, and I went to the hospital the next day to get checked out. They did a whole CAT scan and all that bullshit. They said you're fine, even though my body does hurt a little here and there. It hurt for a while those few days after. I'm okay though, Gunny. I'm alive still, Gunny. Yeah.
Glad you're doing well,
Gunny.
man.
If I had died, Gunny, you would have had to take over, Gunny.
I know. Jeez.
Shit. Gunny would have to take over this whole thing, guys. He'd be doing it all.
Retire the podcast.
No, fuck no,
yours,
Gunny.
Bill.
You're taking over, Gunny. God.
HGP's killed. Gunny starts the Gunny cast.
The Gunny cast. He renames it the Gunny cast.
The Gunny cast. I think every message on Discord would be, Gunny, you need to get on the limit.
But yeah, other than that, man, it's just been a real busy week, because with all that, it comes, you got to talk to your insurance company. You got to fucking deal with signing paperwork and titles and this and that and fucking gotta find a new car, you gotta get a rental, all that bullshit. So I've been really busy this week, not to mention returning to work. So it's a lot of, not a lot of downtime to really play games. But one more game that I did get a little bit of time to play is on my Switch, actually. I've been playing that Telltale Batman series. It's actually really good, dude. I didn't think it was that good. It's actually pretty fucking good. For some reason, I bought
the first one, and it was awesome. I need to finish up the second one.
Yeah, for some reason, I bought like 3 versions of that game. It was like I bought like the ultimate version in the Switch, and then I bought the standard season. So like the only difference between the ultimate and the standard is like the ultimate comes with like this. It's called like dark mode or something, or like a nightmare mode or something. It's like a weird. It's called something like noir mode or some weird fucking mode. But pretty much all it does is the art style. It's in black and white, and like it highlights, for example, like certain accents of the different characters. For example, like the Catwoman, her eyes would be like red or green, and like on Bruce Wayne, like his eyes would be blue or whatever, or brown or whatever fucking color his eyes are. So everything's kind of like in black and white, and it gives it like this black and white look. And that's the only difference. And I'm like, fuck that. I want to play this shit with color. I don't want to play this in no black and white mode. And I don't even know why I bought both of those versions. So, I don't know. So I'm just playing the one, and I'm really having a lot of fun with it, Bill. I think I'm on episode 1 still. Maybe at the end of episode 1. They're pretty long, actually, like 3 hours or something.
It's really good.
Oh, wow.
It gets pretty good.
Yeah, I met with the... was it Falcone? He went to Bruce Wayne's house. I like the fact that you actually get to play as Bruce Wayne, and not just like
that's mostly what it is.
Like you don't have to be Batman all the time and just beating people up like like a bunch of quick time events all the time. It's just you really get to play as Bruce Wayne and actually like you're making decisions as Bruce Wayne. So that's kind of cool, because it's something that movies and shit don't really explore a lot in the Batman universe for some reason. They don't. Why? Why is that?
I don't know, but I was I think I was watching Egrim in Discord. I think he was streaming it one day, and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was actually done this well. I was really surprised.
Yeah, it's actually really good. So check it out if you get a chance, people. Besides all that, that's it really. That's all I played, man. Like I'm trying to just kind of slowly but surely play through games. A little bit of more Crusader Kings here and there. That game is really good, but it's so deep, dude, that like you legitimately have to have hours to put into that thing. It's not like
isn't there? Is that the one that's on Game Pass? Is it Crusader Kings 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I keep calling it
King. I might have that downloaded, but again, downloaded, not played.
I keep calling it King Crusaders, but it's Crusader Kings, and that game is deep, dude. It has all kinds of like ways you can take over other countries, man. You can either like marry your children off and somehow create a fucking coup, or like have like your religion just take over another country completely and like destroy their religion, and like because you're such a devout follower of that religion, then you can declare war on those motherfuckers because you're like, we want to fucking take over the Holy Land or whatever. Now you're fucking invading a whole country based on just religion. It's really crazy game, dude. It's so deep. And like you can have different values for your religion, different things. You can completely create your own religion. There was a whole war that was fought in the game that I was playing. One of my allies, because my country or my main guy or whatever, the whole empire was based on Catholicism, Catholics, and there was this whole other empire that my cousin, I married one of my nieces off to them or something. So I'm marrying people off everywhere just to make alliances.
That's how you run a kingdom.
Yeah, you marry people off.
Gotta get allies.
So like this one dude hit me up and he's like, "Yo, dude, you're like an ally of mine, and I'm going to war with this dude because this dude created his own religion, and he's like a devil worshiper or something." That's what he called him, like a devil. And I'm like, dude, being a devout Catholic, we gotta fight the devil worshippers. We gotta fight them, Gunny. We can't just stand by.
Take them out.
As a
holy warrior.
As the devil worshippers, even though they have one of the biggest empires in the game next to the Roman Empire, We gotta fight these devil worshippers, Gunny, all right, motherfucker? We're like the Spartans, all right?
Start the fire with the light.
We're like the fucking Spartans. We're like 300, all right? We're gonna hold this fucking gate with 300 people until we get our fucking reinforcements, Gunny. We gotta hold this gate. So anyways, I declared war on this huge fucking country that was, like, really, they're fucking huge, dude. Like, I'm talking, like, their country, just the size of their whole land, was bigger than me and all my allies combined. So, like, if I put my country next to all my allies in this country, which was like 4 or 5 people that went to war with this dude at once. There was 5 countries that went to, so it was me and like 4 other people. Because, you know, as soon as I went to war with them, then I called upon my allies to come to war with me. So I had like 2 or 3 allies with me. And then we had the main dude that was at war with him. And then he had a couple allies. So there was like a bunch of people fighting this dude. And like, this dude straight up just fucking murdered us. Our militaries were fucked. We were fucked, Gunny. We had
the numbers, the sheer numbers.
We had to surrender quickly.
Did you become a devil worshiper?
We did. All right, listen. No. We did not become devil worshippers, Gunny. No, motherfucker.
You died on your swords?
No, yes. We sent well, I didn't die. I sent my soldiers to die for me. So my soldiers went out and they fought they fought for the Lord. And we almost invaded one country, but then they got reinforcements, so I had to retreat to the Isle of Man, which I know is next to the UK somewhere. It's over there in the United Kingdom, okay? It's up there somewhere. Because I'm in Ireland, and then there was England, so it was in between there. There was an isle called Isle of Man, all right? And we're contesting this area, and we were able to invade that with all of our armies combined. It took like all of us, literally all of us, to go to this one island, to just take over this one little tiny fucking island, dude. And it's like, holy shit, these motherfuckers have a whole empire. And we're just struggling to fucking take this one little island over. But we took it over, and then we surrendered, but they let us keep the island. All right, they let us keep the island, and we declared peace. Even though we surrendered, we still declared peace. And I think one of the conditions of the surrender was that, like they would switch their religion back to Catholicism, but we had to do something like pay them taxes or some fucking weird shit. I don't know. We made some kind of deal, Gunny. It all worked out. It's all cool, man. We good, you know?
We're square. We're straight here, man.
That game is such a trip, man. That game really is like something else. You guys should play it. You should play it, Billy.
I know. I
have played it. I was the one that told you to play it.
Yeah, you should play it again, Billy. You should play it again.
I told you we need to do the co-op thing together.
Oh, that'd be crazy, dude. That'd be fucking nuts. Yeah, but that game it's crazy. Now, you know, like I'm over here thinking, yeah, I'm taking over lands, I'm taking over areas, I'm becoming bigger. And then I zoom out on the map, and it's like the map, it's fucking huge. It's like there's no way I'll ever be big enough to take over this whole map. It's impossible, dude. You get too big, you know, like
what's the end game on that? Is it just take over everything?
Yeah, I'm assuming. The game like tells you
story.
No, there's no story there, Gunny. The game just tells you, look, you are this person, right? You are Gunny Chief. You are Gunny Chief the First, the king of whatever land. And as king of whatever land, your job is just to keep your dynasty alive. That's it. Like, even if you only have one piece of land, as long as your bloodline is still alive, you have a chance, Gunny. And that's it. That's the whole point of the game, is to keep your bloodline going. Your name must continue. Your bloodline, your son, your son's sons, your dynasty must continue no matter what. Even if you lose, say you have all the land in the map and you lose it all and you only have one corner of it left, you must continue to hold that land to keep your dynasty alive.
It's your children.
And your children alive. And even
keep your kids alive.
And your children may go into like hiding or whatever. Like you may have to hide them or something to keep them alive.
They can also turn on you.
Yeah, like some Game of Thrones shit where, like, you know, they like hid Daenerys and her brother across the ocean or the land or whatever the fuck, you know, kind of like that. You gotta hide motherfuckers sometimes, because sometimes they try to overthrow you, and then you got to hide your children because they'll kill your whole family, dude. Whoever's overthrowing you, say it's your general of your army or whatever, say he like decides to like, hey, you know what? I control the military. Like, fuck you. You know, you're just a king. You don't mean shit.
Coup.
Yeah, and it's a coup, and they try to kill. They'll kill everyone. They'll kill your wife, your kids, your cousin, your brother. You know, and it could be your brother that's doing this shit. You know, so it's a lot of shit that goes on in this game that's pretty deep, dude, and it's intriguing. But yeah, even in the coup, like even with that, Gunny, you got to keep in mind how loyal your soldiers are, because you have, you know, your army, which is like, say it's 10,000 soldiers, but you have your dukes and your like people that are underneath you, you know, like all the dukes and all that other bullshit, whatever, you know, the shit I'm talking about, mayors of cities and all this shit. You know these motherfuckers, right?
Your council.
And these motherfuckers, the soldiers, it'll say how many soldiers they control. So it'll be like, this guy can control up to 2,000 soldiers. This guy has about 400 under his command. This guy has like 6,000 under his command. So like, and then it'll say you as a king, the army follows you because you're the main leader, but you really only have like this many in command that'll follow you to death. You know, like they'll fight for your family to the death. And like, so you got to keep all that in mind too, because when a coup happens, dude, like everyone will turn their militaries against you, and your own army will be invading your fucking country. It sucks. It sucks, Gunny. All right, motherfucker, you.
It sounds like it sucks,
Yeah,
but I need to play it.
You do need to play this. This game is fucking dope. Anyways, that's what I played this week. I played Crashing Simulator real life. You know, Star Wars.
Jesus.
Star Wars. That's really
Car says the pictures of your car determined that was a lie.
Dude, my car is fucked. Holy shit, that car is
that thing was fucked. That's crazy.
It's fucked. But it saved my life, though. I gotta give it up to them. They got good engineers on that fucking thing. I think saved my life. But yeah. Anyways, what have you been playing, Gunny Chief?
Oh my gosh, I have not been playing nothing much of all. I just been playing old games. Old games, just like
life.
pause and play games, you know. The State of Decay 2 that recently got an update. They put in a baby mode, literally like a very easy mode.
A very hard mode, and now they're putting in a baby mode.
Yes, they put in like a super easy mode. So it's got like 6 different levels of difficulty now. And then let me just fire this up. And I love the baby mode, man. I'm just like, you know, like a zombie might just run up to you and then just stand there. And I just whack its head off. You know, it's like, thank you for not trying to attack me or try to only hit me once or something. But
It's not that fun.
what is it called? If you, I know, Jesus, you finished this, or Billy, I'm not sure.
I finished it twice.
Is it the Warlord? Is like whatever, that's your, however you finish the game, like whether it be like a carpenter or
if your leader of your group or whatever finishes, once you finish the game, you get like different perks for your next playthrough depending on what they are.
Yeah, they're different bonuses or whatever. I know there's the builder, there's the sheriff, there's the warlord, and then there's the trader.
Okay, because I do have like she's like a whatever, she's the builder, but then I've got another guy in here, he's like some kind of warlord, so I'm thinking about just like sending her into exile.
No.
Keep her?
The builder is the best one. That's the one you want. All right, you may think...
I'll just continue down that road and get rid of him.
You may think you want the warlord, but you don't want the warlord. Unless they've changed it recently. But I know when I played it, that the builder, when you won the game as the builder, the perk you got, you know, the perk... Because you can activate 2 bonus cards or whatever, you know, up to 2. You can unlock all 4, but if you can activate only 2 at a time. I know one of the bonuses for the builder is, which is really fucking cool, Gunny, and you agree with me, is... You get, right off the beginning, you never have to worry about water or power at your base. Or something like that. Either it's water or power or something. One of the 2.
I think you get to choose, right?
I know it's one of them. But I know, like, it's super helpful to never have to worry about water, dude, or power. You know what I mean? Like, that's so helpful. Because that frees up a slot in your little outpost things, so you can just like have an extra outpost for medicine or for food or for something that's not power or water, you know?
Yeah, because I've already went and claimed that second home, which is on that whatever map that has the brewery in it. It just has a ton of spots for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that game is fucking good, man. I really like City Decay. There's a lot of different outcomes you can have in the game when you play it. I just never played it in baby mode, Gunny.
Yeah.
I just love the baby mode. I feel like I'm going to get through it a lot faster.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you will. You probably just no one will ever die.
Yeah, nobody's even like remotely
Sick.
at risk of dying. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, which is like fine. I'll just keep. It's nice just being able to have like people in there, and I just like, hey, you got a machete. That's all you need. We're going in to kill this plague heart. Let's go. You know, and
Yeah.
you know, I mean, obviously resources are everything's plenty, right? Because it's baby mode. So I'm just in there just chucking Molotovs at that thing and killing it in like 4 Molotovs, and I just go melee the
Fuck,
thing
man.
twice. Done.
The Plague Heart thing, that takes so much on a normal
Yeah.
playthrough.
Yeah, I've
Like,
seen,
I was taking
the guy-
C4 and, like, sniper rifles and shit in there. And fucking bazookas and all kinds of shit to blow those fucking things up, dude. I've lost people doing those fucking things.
Yeah, I've done that too, and just like had, and you know, and here I am just running back home, like on the brink of death. You know, I'm like, no, this time baby mode. But I gotta say, it is kind of boring playing in baby mode if you're just gonna just screw around. It's like, all right, it's too easy. So I guess I was just used to playing it on normal, but
I think the normal mode, it wasn't
Nice.
that hard. I mean, once you get into the Plague Hearts, it was a pain, but
yeah,
I don't know. It was doable.
yeah. I played a few hours. It was just like play it, pause it, go take care of business, and that sort of thing. The other thing I played was which is weird. They put that Forza 7 on Game Pass. I don't know what Turn 10 is doing, but I don't know. They don't always put their games, which is a Microsoft-owned company, you know, on Game Pass. I know the Horizon series has traditionally been on there.
It's because Game Pass started after that Forza game, I think.
Yeah,
And then they didn't put it on there because it was some kind of issue with licensing, with the cars and stuff. That's why they delist them after a few years. But now that that's on Game Pass, because I think Forza Horizon 3 has been delisted or is being delisted soon, so by that I think 7 would have been scheduled to be delisted next year, and I'm pretty sure that's a sign that they're not going to delist it, that they went and renewed some licensing if it's being put on Game Pass now.
that makes sense. I always thought it was like with the Horizon series. I always thought it was like a music thing. You know, the music
Yeah, that
included in the
too.
game. But I guess that would be another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just all kinds of licensing. You got the licensed cars, the music, so,
Yeah.
and then not even just the cars, you have the other motorsport like sponsors and stuff that are in there that you probably have to get a license for.
True. I know that yeah, and then they, you know, I mean even NASCAR had a hand in that Forza Horizon 4, or was it
Oh
3
yeah.
DLC? And yeah, it was like
Did they do NASCAR? I know they did some Indy cars.
they did NASCAR. I want to say it was Forza Horizon 3 because 4 did the Lego thing.
No, 3 did the oh yeah, the Legos 4.
Lego's 4, 3 was what was it? Something Island, and
And
they
Hot
did
Wheels, right?
NASCAR. Oh, it was Hot Wheels. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But man, I'll tell you, Bill, playing that Forza 7 Apex, this is way before even Game Pass, on the PC, you know, and just it's so crisp. Like one of the
Looks great.
best looking games I think I've ever played, besides like a Gears of War 5 on there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Looks
Like those
amazing.
games always look so good, but they don't really get credit for it because it's like, yeah, it's Forza. Of course, it's gonna look good.
Yeah.
Just like when they showed the new Forza footage, I'm like, wow, that looks really good. But I mean, it's Forza. Of course, it looks really good.
Yeah. And oh man, I can't wait for like I know we're getting, you know, the next Forza game on the next consoles, but man, when that next Horizon game comes out and we get some ray tracing, you know, and you're going through the tree, oh, that's gonna look
I hope that they are still doing Horizon
Crazy.
because
I would think. I don't.
I mean
That's the.
because the guys that are doing Fable were the ones that did Horizon, and I don't know, maybe they're just going to make the original Forza game like a games of service. But remember, they dropped the number. It's just Forza Motorsport now.
Mm,
So that makes
yeah.
me think that
Yeah.
that's just going to keep going.
Yeah. But I would think that after they're doing Fable, they'll get us a
I think
proper
there's more
Horizon
than
game.
one team at that studio too, so who knows?
Yeah, I think when I was reading into it and Ryan McCaffrey was talking about it, it's not only Turn 10 and the other guys who are doing Fable. What's the name of that studio?
Playground.
Playground, and then it was like two other studios over there in England that were, support studios. But
They should just
yeah,
rename them to Lionhead.
right. So yeah, other than that, only thing I really played on PC was that Company of Heroes 2 was on Game Pass. And that I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this is like a new game or I don't know if they just rebranded it or it's like a visual upgrades to it or something, but
It's like a
I
remaster.
like a remaster. Yeah, yeah. Because I remember playing this game, trying to play this game on an old PC back in probably early 2000. Might have been like around 2004, 2005, but yeah, it's I only just made it through the tutorial. But it is like an RTS that I actually like. So yeah, that's all I've been playing, guys. Just those three. What about you, Bill?
I
What you been playing?
played a few things. I've been playing a lot of the Tony Hawk remaster. I've almost completed all the, not the challenges, but I guess the park challenges, just the challenge that they put on the menu or on the menu on the screen to get all the tapes and stuff. Because then they also have like another meta behind it where it's like challenges because you level up throughout the game, and that's your player level. But then you also have your skaters that level up and get their stats and stuff. But so there's like a whole nother bit of challenges. I haven't gotten that far in those because you just have to. It's like, oh, do a lip trick, do a revert, and then manual out of it is like a rookie challenge. And then you use those points and you unlock icons for basically your player badge, and then you can unlock clothing and skate decks and wheels. And yeah, it's just the game's just great. It's just a complete letter to Tony Hawk, and I don't think they could have done it any better. It's great how they just took some like quality of life things and threw it in the older games that weren't there before. So I've been playing some of that. I think I've only got like 2 parks left in the second game to fully complete those.
Did they? I'm curious from the originals. Did they add any parks to it, or is it just all the same?
So they, as far as I can tell, they didn't add any parks, but what they did is kind of modify them. So for one, the skateboarders are aged. Like Tony Hawk is what he looks like now instead of what he looked like back when the original game was created. And all the skaters are the same ways. And then they added a couple more skaters, like Tony Hawk's Kids in there, and there's a couple other newer ones. But the original cast of skaters is back. Most of the music is back, except I think 3 songs that they couldn't figure out contracts for the license. And then with the levels, they did some cool stuff where they slightly modified it, or there was like the shopping mall from the first game. Instead of it being a shopping mall that looks like it's open, it looks like a shopping mall that's been abandoned for years. So things are all run down. There's graffiti everywhere. So yeah, they did a really good job with that. It's a really good game. And
Yeah,
see, besides that, I've been doing some achievement hunting because there's a challenge for the Hall of Fame to get 10,000 gamers score in the month of October. And I think I'm about 7,000 into that already.
nice.
And that's just basically playing all those Ratalaika games that cost like $2 or $3 and you get 1,000 achievements in an hour.
Yeah,
Why are you cheating, Bill? Why are you cheating?
that's an exploit, Bill.
It's not cheating.
Why are you not playing Skyrim and getting achievements?
I have all the gamer score in Skyrim.
Well, Skyrim Definitive Edition. Oh,
No, I
so
probably don't have Definitive Edition. It was probably the original 360 one. I could go back and do another 100, I think it was 130 hours to get
Yeah.
all the achievements in that game.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even including the DLC.
Shit.
Yeah.
And there were, what, 3 expansions for the DLC?
I thought
So,
there
yeah,
was
there's...
2, but there might have been 3.
Well, there's 2, and then there was the one where you can, like, design your house, basically,
Yeah.
and add
I
furniture.
did that one. That was my favorite.
And then there was
one of
the
my favorite.
vampire one. Or no, it was a werewolf one or
Werewolf.
something.
I did the werewolf.
Yeah.
Line.
And then there was one more, I believe. And yeah, so got through some just random little games, like some like 2D skateboarding game, a couple like little adventure
Ollie Ollie.
games. Not Ollie Ollie, it's something weird. It's called, I don't remember what the hell it's called, but it's a weird ass little skateboarding game, and literally played it for like 20 minutes and had 1,000 gamer score. So yeah, Ratalaika Games is a company that not all their games are terrible. Some of them are actually really good, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, here's a lot more gameplay. Like there was one game that was like, oh, there's 5 worlds, but you only need to complete 3 worlds to get the full gamer score. So they know what they're doing. They're targeting these achievement hunters, basically. They're like, here's a $5 game for 1,000 gamer score. It only takes a half hour. So yeah, I played a few of those, and then I've actually been playing a decent amount of Fortnite lately because my son really wanted the Marvel heroes, and he's not quite that good at the game because he's only like 4 years old. So he was bugging me, and I was like, all right, I'll buy you the season pass, and I started letting him play, and he just wants to play like creative mode and shit where you don't get any XP. So I was like, all right, well, let me play a couple rounds. And because he doesn't play very often, he's in like the lowest tier of difficulty for like other players, and I think you get a lot of bots because there were a lot of characters just doing some stupid shit. And yeah, I just kept getting like victory royales, and I got him up to like level 93. I think we have all the characters. We got Wolverine, which is a pain in the ass because he spawns in random spots. Like there's areas, like it's marked out, but there's random spots all over this section of the map. And then when you see him, he will, if he sees you, if you start shooting at him, he's going to rush you, and his melee attacks just destroy you, basically. And even if you're good at building, he will just one-hit your walls and stuff and tear down your tower, so you can't really just... basically, to kill him, I had to kite him around this bridge that he was slowly destroying, and I managed to kill him and got him the Wolverine. I think the only character we have left is... We unlocked Tony Stark at 90 or something, but then you have to unlock his Iron Man suit. It's like an emote that you click and he basically puts on the suit, but that one's at 100. So we just have to do that now. Nice. But yeah, I think... Oh, I played a little bit more Star Wars, but I think unless I get it on sale for a system that has the VR, I don't think I'm going to play it anymore. The flat mode's just boring.
Yeah, I haven't even had a chance to even watch gameplay, but listening to you guys talk about it on here and on GFNG, it sounds like I need to go in the other room and download it on PS4 with the headset first.
Yeah, it's just one of those. You can just tell. You just tell it's meant to be VR first, and I think they just said, we're going to put a flat mode in it because we want to make more money.
Yeah, and it almost sounds like this was going to be like a. I bet you when they were creating this, they were thinking, we'll just make this for the Oculus, right?
Well, and they could do it. I don't understand why they haven't made an Oculus version for the game, because they could easily do it. The game runs on PSVR, and I don't know. Jonathan said it didn't look that bad, but the streams I saw, you could definitely tell it was PSVR, and it didn't look as clear to me.
Yeah,
so
I
they
get
get
that
it running on the Oculus Quest.
Yeah, you get that tearing that. I don't know if it's just called the FOV. Is it the field of view that's like it's just automatically set, so you're just already seeing, it just being distorted?
Yeah,
well, you can change that though.
The screen door effect.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to overlook that stuff. I got that playing the Iron Man VR.
I definitely hear that it's playable. I mean, a lot of people seem to love it in the PSVR. It's just not something. I don't know. I'll probably get it on the PC. My Quest 2 will be here I think on Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll get to check that out and hook that up to the PC. I bought the link cable and some more comfortable strap or something. It's supposed to make the head strap more comfortable.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, you ordered that head strap thing?
Yeah.
Isn't that like $80?
The battery powered one that adds battery life is. This one was like 50. But
still though, like damn.
Yeah, it's expensive, but from the reviews and stuff I read, it's just if you're gonna play it for more than an hour.
All right, how does it look? All right, let me tell you. Hold on, let me see. I'll show you my headset real quick. Come on, dusty ass fucking Oculus. Does it look like this?
Kind of, but it's more padded. So the strap with the Quest is like an elastic band more. It's less plastic, I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is that it's white, so it's gonna collect dirt like crazy.
Well, no, it's not really.
I don't know. The guy in the review said that it's already getting a little grime on it, so I don't know. Maybe he's just a dirty guy.
A fucking dirty ass motherfucker.
But I'm excited for it. I decided just to get the 64 gig $300 model because, like I said, I bought the strap, so I was like, I already don't want to spend more money.
Yeah, the Oculus. I'm gonna say right now, the Oculus Rift S. It's the last VR that they're gonna make for the PC. They said. So, unfortunately,
Oculus.
Yeah, like if you want a PC only VR, an Oculus one, that's the one you have to buy. I mean, everything they said, like moving forward, they're only going to be making like Quest.
The Rift S.
Well, sort of. I mean, they're still going to support it. They said, but they're going to not make any.
Not going to sell it. It's going to be harder to find in stores.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna be buying like fucking 4 years from now. There's not going to be an Oculus Rift 2 or whatever. They said that
weird. I wonder why they did that.
They said that moving forward, they're only making Oculus Quest style headsets. So everything moving forward for Oculus is like a standalone headset that connects to your PC via a wire. The problem with that is, people are saying that the wire doesn't give, there's a lot of compression going between, the USB and all that shit. So it makes your graphics look kind of shittier, compared to the Rift S, even though the Quest 2 has a better screen on all that shit. It still doesn't look as good as the Rift S and doesn't have like clear motion and all that shit. The refresh rate is a little bit worse on the Quest 2. Even though they did say that on the Quest 2 they will patch it. They will eventually patch it to have 90 frames or 90 hertz or whatever.
Yeah,
so you can do 90.
It sounds like software stuff that they could tweak.
Maybe. But people are still saying that the USB is the problem. Like USB 3.0 can only pass so much information over it. So who knows what the future of
isn't
VR
Rift
is
S connected through, or no? Because you're also plugging in an HDMI cable, huh?
No, you're plugging in to your display port on your graphics card. So yeah, and then you are using a USB port. And they also say that the battery life on the new wands or whatever for the Oculus Quest 2 are battery, like they really fucking destroy your batteries quickly. Like they die quick. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I personally think that
one battery though compared to it's 2 on the other one, right?
No, it's 1 on the Rift S.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The Windows Mixed Reality ones were 2.
Yeah, they probably are. So one of the things that people have been saying lately is to start buying for the PC side, either buy Rift S now while you still can, or go to the Samsung, the new, whatever the fuck the new one's called, the Odyssey 2, version 2 or something that just came out.
The Odyssey Plus, but that was last year, I think.
Yeah, there's one called the Odyssey something 2, like version 2 or something, and apparently it's coming out this year, and that's $585 or $599. So there's that, and then there's also obviously the Index from Steam, Valve. So if you're interested in that,
1,000, right?
That's 1,000 plus No, isn't it like 500 plus like 300 for each controller or some weird shit like that? It's a lot of money.
Yeah, to get the experience, you're paying over $1,000.
Yeah, it's a lot like $1,000, and then there's still the one other player that people keep forgetting about that's always been kind of like the outlier just because they're so expensive, but people like them is the Vive. That's still out there, and they're still making. I think they're still making a new version of that thing. I don't know. It's probably like $1,400 or something.
Probably.
Yeah, but that has like the most advanced shit in it. Like that one has like the eye tracking, like it literally tracks your eyes in the headset.
Yeah, I mostly got it because for like PSVR, so I don't have to be restricted to one spot. I can just kind of clear out room in the living room and use it.
Mm-hmm. I feel you,
my
man.
son wants
More powerful
Oculus
games.
too.
Yeah.
I'll just plug in the cable, or I can use the Odyssey Plus because the Odyssey Plus works pretty damn good too, and that's already hooked up to my PC.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have the Odyssey Plus, I'm pretty sure Star Wars Battlefront or not Squadrons works with that game.
Sure, it does. It works on any Steam game.
Yeah, it works on most games through the Origin thing. So if you have the Origin,
yeah, I'm not sure about Origin. I don't think I've ever used a game through Origin for the VR.
Yeah, you literally in the game though, it just tells you like toggle VR, and you just put yes, and it just turns it on. Yeah, so it just works.
Yeah, the only issue I ever had with was the Oculus Store. It was kind of a pain in the ass because I had to like go install a special app or a special thing, like basically a workaround, and then install the app and then tell it, yeah, I'm using the Oculus Rift, and then basically trick the computer into thinking it's an Oculus Rift.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because you're using that Samsung or whatever.
And it's Windows Mixed Reality is what the headset is. I wonder if the new one's going to be. Probably,
yeah. But yeah, man, who knows what the future of VR is going to be with Facebook? I personally think that they're building some kind of like virtual
dude, it's
world.
Ready Player One. It's happening.
They're doing it. I there's no doubt in my mind that they're the ones that are going to do it. Either
they're getting those bodysuits. Right?
Yeah, they are. They really are. I think like people. I think that they're gonna just blow people away, and I think they're trying to get it to more and more people, just so like when they're ready to launch, they're like, hey, look, to all the people that already have the Oculus Quest, whatever version, you can log into your Facebook on this shit, and now you're in Facebook world or whatever. They're probably gonna call it some dumb shit like that, or Facebook Live or whatever.
I can't wait to meet you guys in person in a
in a VR world.
The Battletoad.
Woo! Yeah, bro. I'm gonna spend all my microtransaction money buying digital shit in the VR world to look cool.
In VR.
Yeah. Woo!
Show up to a VR job.
Hold on, I gotta get out for a second. I should probably go shower. I don't know how long it's been. I don't even know how long I've been anymore.
Yeah, there's gonna be.
Time's irrelevant. I'm starting to smell something.
There's gonna be some weird fucking people, man. Like, you know what I mean? Installing toilets, and like someone will invent a toilet VR seat or something.
Oh my god!
It automatically flushes. Woo!
Just have like catheters and shit hooked up.
Yeah, man. Like
don't ever have to move.
Hook an IV into your arm so you never dehydrate. Woo! Yeah, Gunny. Woo! Let's do this. I'm ready, Gunny. Are you fucking ready, Gunny? You put some IVs in your arm?
See, that would be sick because, hey, I'm the older gamer here, right? I can sit longer.
Yeah, bro.
Stay there longer. I'll be retired. I'll just
nobody will know, man.
Yeah.
Be like a teenage
Gunny will be fucking 12-year-old Gunny is back. Woo! 12-year-old Gunny is back. You're back on the scene.
I'll have hair down to my down to my butt.
Could do HGP live recordings in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah, dude. Who cares? Do it floating in the sky. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll be in fucking space.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Aboard the Space Force.
Space Force.
Podcast from space. I was reading an article a little bit today talking about how physical objects in VR are closer than we think. But I thought, man, that would be something to, like, is it something that's going to trick your mind to thinking that there's an object there in VR?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. Like that's what I was trying to figure out.
Item
Like,
if it's in VR.
yeah, right. It's just there's nothing there. You know. I mean, unless
I guess if you had like gloves or something that are have sensors inside, so it just feels like you're touching something.
that's what I was thinking.
But
like,
then they're gonna
sometimes
have to also make the gloves heavier, as if you're lifting something. I don't know. That's weird. Who knows? Anything's possible anymore.
It really is.
2020.
It's 2020, Gunny. Anything's possible, dude.
All right, I'll get on the limit. Fine.
Get on the fucking
Yeah, get on this limit. We haven't
it.
said that enough this podcast yet. We need to work it into more conversation. The listeners are expecting it now.
They're expecting to get on the fucking limit, all right?
Yeah.
All right, and then let's move on to the news. It's news time.
You were cutting out kind of on my...
a little bit.
News time. Sorry if I'm cutting out.
There you go.
Fucking Discord.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, is it that censoring because you're getting loud?
Yeah, censoring on your
They're
end.
censoring Jesus. Of course they're censoring Jesus.
On my end,
What
it's
is wrong
fine.
Coming too.
Anyways,
You're talking too much about the satanic religions.
it's news time, Gunny. Let's get into this fucking breaking news here. Amazon news. You know, Amazon has a lot of news,
They're
but
making moves.
I got some news for you about Amazon. Amazon is giving up on Crucible and is offering full refunds. That's right. Amazon's free-to-play shooter Crucible was a flop.
Blomp, blomp, blomp.
Gave up on it like last month.
A month after release, Amazon has now sent it back to the closed beta. The plan was to continue development with feedback from the small group of players that had gathered around it, and then determine what to do next. So people thought that it would come back, you know, after all that. But in a post on the official Crucible website, the studio announced that once it puts out the final feature on the roadmap, custom games development on Crucible will end, and later the servers will be shut down. They said, quote, "We very much appreciate the way our fans have rallied around our efforts, and we've loved seeing your responses to the changes we've made over the last few months. But ultimately, we did not see a healthy, sustainable future ahead for Crucible."
Man.
Interesting.
Yeah. Their dedication to, like, you know, keep things running really makes me super excited about their new streaming service coming up.
Yeah, right.
It
Yeah.
says here, Crucible team will be moved on to other Amazon projects, such as the MMO New World, which was supposed to release this year before being delayed into 2021. So there will be a final Crucible play session organized by the developers in the coming weeks, and then the matchmaking features will be turned off. So, and then it says here, the custom games, which is the last upcoming feature, will only work until 12 p.m. Pacific time on November 9th. Amazon...
feature for custom games?
Yeah.
Right before they can the game?
Yeah, apparently they were working on their update.
Damn.
Amazon is now offering full refunds for any Crucible in-game purchases, and you can request one via a link. So you have to go to, like, I'm assuming the game or something and click find links to get your refunds, people, because come November 9th, this shit's done, all right? A month. Less than a month now. Fuck.
Damn. I haven't played this game, but I was reading another article where it stated that it was something from a PR standpoint, and they were talking about how, hey, we listened to our fans and the people that play the game to say that the gameplay was slow and boring, and we agree. Like, okay, like that's why we're sending it back into beta, and then now they just canned it all together. Probably the developers are like, well, fuck it, this game sucks anyway, you know?
This
We're gonna do
blows,
it to make
bro.
it even better.
Yeah. Who knows, man? That's kind of shitty.
I think there's enough battle royale games out there. They just tried to put one out on the market and see how it went. And...
Have you guys seen a picture of that new Samsung headset?
No.
It looks like fly eyes.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That's crazy.
Moving on to more news. Yeah, fuck that game. Moving on to more news. We're moving on, Billy. Moving on now. There will be a live-action Kingdom Come Deliverance adaptation. That's right. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the medieval RPG from Warhorse Studios, is now getting the live-action treatment it deserves, with the studio now teaming up with Wild Sheep Content the production company behind the recently announced Yakuza film. Whether it will be a series or a film has not been settled on yet. Apparently, the reports here says that they're searching for writers and directors. It has just started. It says here, some people saying that, this game didn't really sell many copies or did very well. It apparently didn't sell too bad, and the people that have played the game really like it, for its, I guess, its realism, or it's more. It's really the only RPG in recent times that has been set in medieval times, but hasn't had the fantastical shit like fucking dragons and witches. Yeah, and giants. Witches and giants, and we're gonna go find the witch and whatever, none of that bullshit. None of this Witcher bullshit, Gunny, alright? None of that shit's here, dude. This is a man's RPG, bro.
Yeah, I can't put oil on my sword, or I can.
Yeah, no.
Ustrada or nothing, brother.
There's no shouts. You're not learning no shouts on top of a mountain, alright, Gunny? You don't learn no fucking shouts, bro. You're gonna go and just play the game. But yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Regenerate all my health.
Yeah. Says here that
it was a fun game. It was just buggy as hell.
Yeah. Apparently the PC version is really good now, so I kind of wanted to check that out. I actually downloaded it through Game Pass the other day, and I have it there ready to launch, and I'm planning to launch it and playing it on Ultra. Ultra! Yeah. Says here in Kingdom Come Deliverance, Gunny, you don't play as no crazy Witcher guy. You're not some crazy hero Witcher dude. You're not some fucking hero character, Gunny. You're not some king. You're not King Gunny the First. You're just Henry.
Henry the peasant?
The blacksmith's son, Gunny.
I'm a bastard, aren't I?
You're the blacksmith's son, Gunny, motherfucker. You are the son to the blacksmith. Henry, the son to the blacksmith, set in medieval times near Poland or something, somewhere over there.
Constantly getting in trouble.
And you're just living your life, and there's a whole bunch of shit going on, in your kingdom or whatever. But you never become a king in the game. You never become some fucking hero or something. You're just Henry the blacksmith's son, living your story, bro. Trying to survive. Sounds
interesting. I want to be the Black Knight.
No, Gunny, you don't.
I think play a fantasy game without a fantasy.
Well, in this game, it's pretty much like a, I don't know, what do I say, like a simulation almost? It's a real deep RPG.
Very sim.
It's deep. Like I said, it was fun.
It's a lot of fun, and people may think oh, it doesn't sound fun. No, it really is. Your character really starts off not knowing even how to read. The only reason you know that's a tavern is because you see drunk people and you see the mug. You don't know how to read anything. You don't know how to read street sign, and then your character can actually learn how to read in the game, and then eventually, I think the one thing that you can become is almost like a knight. I don't know if it's a knight or a bodyguard or something for one of the what do you call them, the dukes or whatever? Not the king, but the people underneath the king, some kind of royal family or something, rich people. You become one of their knights. I think that's probably the highest level you can reach in the game. But I mean that's pretty good level for a fucking blacksmith's son, Gunny. All right.
It's not bad. It's better than being
nothing. Yeah, it's better. Think about it. You were just a blacksmith's son, and look where you went to, Gunny. You became that person.
Bottom, now you're here.
Yeah, bro. All right, go play Kingdom Come.
More.
Go play Kingdom Come, people. That game is dope.
It's really good.
It's a really good game. And apparently it looks really good on PC, so that's why I'm really excited to check it out.
Sure it does.
It says here, Among Us players can now become guardian angels when they die.
They could. They were talking about it.
Oh, could become.
About adding that.
So that's right. It says here, Among Us, a surprise hit 2 years in the making, could see some changes in the near future. Innersloth is considering making dead players guardian angels who have the ability to save living players, similar to how the doctor role works in Mafia. Says here the Washington-based studio wants to give players more to do after they die, citing players that leave right after dying because it's boring to play as the ghost. Ghost players are who are killed by imposters or getting voted off the ship can still complete tasks after they die, but after that you really can't do much. I mean, you're just literally just watching. But, says here, balancing the game is the hardest part, what Innersloth programmer Forrest Willard says on the Twitch Weekly Gaming Show. It says here, we thought a lot about making Ghost into Guardian Angels and stuff like that, but it's a difficult thing to pull off, but we're definitely thinking about those sort of things. So they have a 3-person development team, and they're working to improve the game. This is after they announced Among Us 2, and then they canceled it because they were like, you know what? We're going to just put all the things that we're going to put in Among Us 2 into Among Us 1, which makes a lot of sense, actually. They should have just said that from the beginning.
Player base is already there.
Yeah. And you figure with all these like new purchases and the way this game's blowing up that they probably just hired about 20 people.
No, it says here they have 3 people working on it.
I know, but I'm saying that they probably are going to hire at least 10, 15 more people.
Don't tell them how to run their company,
No,
Gunny.
they should.
Don't tell them.
They're not going to do it with 3 people.
What
Come on, man.
What do you mean, bro? They could do
With
they
3
could,
people?
3 people, bro. They could do it. They don't sleep.
I don't think they have a publisher, right? Or are
No,
they
it's
self-published?
just themselves. It's like some indie game,
Yeah, it's
dude.
fully indie, so they're just making bank right now.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, they are.
And people are fine with them just releasing like egg to put on your head and shit.
Yeah, yo, bro, we got this new fucking update. Gunny, you could put a fucking pillow on your head, bro. 99 cents. 99 cents.
The logo on your head.
Yeah, 99 cents, Gunny. Motherfucker, you do it right now.
You know they're going to
Can
be
I-
selling plushies.
Can I get Can I get an Among Us HGP logo
Oh,
at Redbubble
there
right now?
you
It'll say SUS on it.
go. Sus.
HGP in the back.
Jesus, it's sus.
Jesus, sus. Motherfuckers.
I need to play
Gunny,
that
I'll
game
be
with
shady.
community.
I'll
I'm
have
just a-
shady on there.
I'm just a bad liar.
What about
I have
Mayo?
fun. I have more fun watching people play it than actually.
That
playing
game,
it.
that game is a lot of fun, dude. It's even though like I always get voted off for dumb shit, thanks to Gunny. No, thanks to Mayo's fucking kids. I always get voted off, but
I've been watching a lot of like Rooster Teeth, like Alana Pierce playing it and stuff, and yeah, her videos are just fucking fantastic because she's just quiet and like a lot of times she's just off doing her own thing, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Well, Alana, where the hell were you?" And she's like, "I don't remember. I was in this, doing this," and they're like, "Yeah, that's suspicious. Let's just fuck it." Just in like it's usually the what are they? The bad guy, the
imposter.
is usually just like, "Well, yeah, where were you, Lana? Why have you been so quiet?" And like everybody just votes her off, and she's like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "I didn't do anything. That was not deserved."
All right, moving on now. Ugh. Sorry, I've been drinking. Oh yeah. Apple forbidden.
Here you got there.
Apple, Gunny,
My favorite.
fucking fanboy. Apple
My company I despise.
is forbidden, Gunny, from blocking the Unreal Engine on iOS and Mac for duration of the trial. In breaking news, dun dun dun, back in the courtroom, Epic Games versus Apple, which is not set to begin until next year, the trial. In the meantime, there was concern Apple will disable the Unreal Engine support on its devices. This will leave a huge number of developers without the ability to maintain or develop games on the iOS and Mac. But a judge has stepped in, Gunny.
Bam.
Dun dun dun. Judge has come in. Says here, a previous temporary restraining order that barred Apple from doing this has been made permanent in the lead up to the trial. That's right, in an order filed October 9th, United States District Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers said that all parties in active concert or participation with Apple are forbidden from taking action against Epic affiliates in regards to Apple's developer program on the basis of Epic Games using direct payment methods to circumvent Apple's own payment system. Dun dun dun.
So stupid. Apple would have lost money on that. Like, you know how many Apple,
You know
or
how
how
many-
many
yeah.
apps and stuff are using Unreal?
You know how much Apple doesn't give a fuck? They don't give a shit about you and your Unreal, Billy.
Billions.
They got billions and billions.
Money, but
and
that's a
billions.
huge chunk of games and shit that they're not getting microtransactions.
And
so they just build
billions.
everything with Unreal.
And billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions.
I think definitely Apple's going to win this case just because of, they just have more money, They just have
They have more lawyers.
Top lawyers.
Yeah. They have more money. They could probably just keep fighting Epic forever, and Epic would go bankrupt before Apple would. And they could just do that. Yeah.
Well, you always see, Microsoft definitely supports Epic, and they're behind Epic, and they're with them all the way. So maybe they can throw some of that Microsoft money at Epic, so they don't go bankrupt.
Giant
you
want to fight
evil Apple?
You want to fight your friends?
I don't understand that whole thing because Microsoft does the same thing.
You leave Microsoft out of this.
No,
hey,
what did
trust
they
me,
say?
I'm an Xbox guy, but Microsoft takes 30% of the game as well. So like, why are they? I don't know. It's just weird. They're like, yeah, we're against Epic right now, or we're with Epic.
Yeah, Epic, big guy, love him.
Tim, whatever the hell his name is for Epic, said, "Oh, well, consoles are different." Something about that. Like, consoles are different than phones.
What?
So I'm just going to leave them alone, he said.
What?
Oh, okay.
What is the difference?
They're like the Britney Spears in the situation.
Yeah.
Leave Britney alone.
The Taylor Swift. Yep.
No.
Let's leave poor Microsoft alone.
No, that's not the situation.
They really need the money.
No, that's not the situation. The situation is they're trying to get it so they can win against Apple, and if they win against Apple, then they'll go against Microsoft. Because then they could just say, "Hey, look, you guys already ruled that this was not right with Apple, and Apple was the biggest company in the world. Well, what makes it right for Xbox to do this or whatever?" You know what I mean? They'll just argue that, and then the judges or whatever will be like, "Well, yeah, there's already like a precedent here that, shows that we already ruled this way, and we'll just agree with that ruling, and we'll just agree with you and be like, okay, take it off of Microsoft, take it off of Sony, Nintendo." It's just that's what they're trying to do. So that's why it's in the best interest for Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo for Apple to win. Really, it is. Like, as much as Phil Spencer goes out and says, "Oh, yeah, we stand with Epic, bro, we love you." Yeah. It really is in their benefit for Apple to win this whole thing. It looks good to stand with Epic because all the gamers are with Epic, but at the end of the day, you're really rooting for Apple. If you're the Xbox people, you're like, you know what, we really need Apple to win this shit.
Yeah, but now they have like those little keyboard warrior kids, and they're like, yeah, Microsoft is with Epic.
Yeah,
free Fortnite.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like that's right. But you just it's all about PR. It's all about getting the people to not be pissed off at you, sort of. So you're like, look, right now we're gonna say we're with Epic, Gunny, but look, dude, if Apple loses, we're fucked. So we can't let Apple lose. But like, Gunny, you go out and you give a speech. You give a statement. You say we stand with Epic. We love Epic. We stand with them. We're supporting them. We'll send them a gift basket, and then at the end, we'll go and help Apple.
Trial, you're standing on Apple's side.
Yeah.
I'm with the mob on this one.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you gotta
go where the mob goes.
Oh, and by the way, our app is now on the iPhone.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so we'll see. Anyways.
They're getting around that now with doing the browser base.
Well, that's the whole thing. Apple told them that from the beginning. You could just do browser base.
Yeah, they claimed it was because they didn't want it to be. That's too much. That's inconvenient for their customers. They just want them to open up an app and have everything.
How? That's not inconvenient at all.
It's like
just easy.
It's killing two birds with one stone anyway, because they get the browser thing figured out. Then you can pretty much have it on anything with a browser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What makes the fuck, Microsoft?
I could load xCloud on the PlayStation browser.
Yeah, literally, you could. You could do that, unless somehow PlayStation blocks the website.
They
but
block it.
Yeah. Anyways,
Switch doesn't have a browser, right? I don't think so.
I think maybe it does. I don't fucking know.
Does PlayStation have one? I thought. I don't know if they do or not.
PlayStation has one.
Has a browser. Yeah, it's there.
You can watch some porn on
They use
there.
Edge.
Yeah. Remember, like I think Pornhub said like
Number one.
PlayStation's like their second,
Oh, right.
number
Yeah.
one most viewed.
Wasn't it
it's the
Xbox?
number one console.
Xbox is up there too, though. They said.
Yeah, they were all up there. Like they were like.
Who watches?
close-
Who watches
ridiculously
Pornhub
close to
on the
PC.
fucking Xbox?
Those kids, man.
You know, it's high schoolers and shit. Yeah, it's middle schoolers and shit that don't have computers in their room, or their parents take away their iPhone or whatever.
Exactly. Or they
Fuck you, mom! I'm gonna watch.
Rental on it.
I'm gonna watch porn on my fucking Xbox.
See, that's why I have a
And you
tablet.
gotta be really quick with that B button when
Yeah.
somebody walks in your room.
You hit the dashboard button real quick. Hope your
No, stop.
hope your controller didn't turn off, and you gotta wait for it to turn back on. You're like, oh fuck! Oh
Tell me
man!
while I'm cleaning my room.
I don't know how that got on there.
I thought I told you to knock first.
You said you would know, Mom.
Oh shit! Moving on now, Gunny. It's official. If you've been wondering, I know you've been wondering this, Gunny. I know you've
I've been wondering.
I don't even know what it is, and I've been wondering.
I know you've been wondering. Everyone listening has been wondering this. All right. The Doom guy.
Official.
The Doom guy's name is Doom Guy.
That's on
That's
his
it.
birth certificate. Doom guy.
All right. That's just his name, Gunny. That's it.
There's no more to it. That's it.
It's Doom Guy. It's no other bullshit. BJ Blazkowicz. None of that bullshit. No, it's fucking Doom Guy. All right.
John Romero said.
It's Doom Guy. It's Doom Guy. That's it, Gunny. That's
That's
it.
all you need. That's all you need.
But that's it.
It's not Flynn
Now-
or Taggart.
No.
Now,
Kane.
now
No.
Doom guy is a Microsoft product.
Doom Guy. Doom Guy and Master Chief team up.
Yeah, I was talking about this with a friend today. I was like, man, they have unlimited possibilities now for Microsoft Xbox kart racers and Smash Bros games.
Yeah.
It's like, can you imagine going against the Dovahkiin? And he's just like, yeah, man, fucking Fusra Da, and just knocks everybody off the map.
Yeah, dude. You can have the Dragonborn fight
Yeah, the
Doom
Dragon.
Guy, fight Master Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these motherfuckers.
It'd be like
just
the Ice Climbers
fire.
all over again, just overpowered motherfucker.
Interesting.
That would be cool.
Moving on to more news. Let's move on to more news, Gunny. PS5 news for you PS5ers out there. PS5 backwards compatibility confirmed
Ron.
for all but 11 PlayStation 4 games. That's right, Gunny. There's every game on your PlayStation is going to work, Gunny, except these games specifically, okay? Let me give you the list, Gunny.
Games are bangers.
What are these? Yeah, what are these 4 AAA?
11.
11
11.
are they?
Let me tell you,
What are
Gunny.
they?
Bangers. Careful, man. They're bangers.
Let me tell you, Gunny, this right here made me cancel my PS5 pre-order, all right? I was done with this shit. Of the more than 4,000 titles available on PlayStation 4, only 11 will not be playable on your PS5, and they are DWVR. What the fuck?
I have no idea. It's a VR game, whatever that is.
Let me look up.
Isn't that like
DWVR.
Wasn't that like a character from like that cartoon Tailspin?
Was it? DWVR PS4 game. Oh wow, this looks like let me go to their website real quick. DWVR game. It's a VR game, Gunny. You're right. You're completely right, Gunny. Maybe you guessed that because of the VR and the VR title name. It says here.
Really reaching there.
It says here, Gunny, feel like an action hero while switching seamlessly between an arsenal of guns, swords, and spells as you blast your way through murderous hordes. Your VR controller becomes an extension of your arm as you take aim with your gun or cast spells. Out now. Available on PlayStation VR. This is an action arcade first-person shooter. All right, CDWR in action. You can look at the screenshot. It looks pretty good, actually. Like, it looks interesting.
Sounds like it had potential to change the game.
Anyways, you
more.
won't be able to play it on your fucking PS5, Gunny. I know Gunny is an Afro Samurai fan. So,
Yes.
unfortunately, Gunny, I gotta tell you that Afro Samurai 2 Revenge of the Kuma Volume 1 is not playable on your PS5, Gunny.
Not backwards compatible. Damn
That's
it.
a big hit. That's a big hit on them for them anime weebs.
Let me tell you about another game, Gunny. TT Isle of Man. What's up with Isle of Man being brought up?
Hell, dude. It's like the third time we've talked about the Isle of Man.
I know.
Today.
We were talking about that island in between Ireland and
Well, I guess the first time wasn't on. We weren't recording, but yeah. What the hell?
We've been talking about the Isle of Man a lot. All right. All right. It's been a lot of Isle of Man talk today.
I think that's
This is a motor.
like indie racing.
This is a motorcycle racing game.
Motorcycle. That's right.
Yeah, motorcycle racing game, Gunny. I know you love your racing games. Sorry you cannot play TT Isle of Man Ridge on the Edge 2. You cannot play that on your PS5.
This next game should have been the final statement for after they revealed all the games.
Let me look up. I'm looking up all these games as we're going on the list here. Let's see here. Just deal with it, Gunny. Just deal with it.
You want to play those 11 games? Just deal with it.
Let me tell you what Just Deal With It brings to you, Gunny. Let me slow down the website. Let me see here. Just Deal With It on the PS4 with PlayLink delivers a whole new twist on 5 classic card games, Gunny. You can play poker, blackjack, crazy eights, rummy and hearts, locally or online. Team up with friends and family, launch attacks, sabotage the competition, and go all in for the win in this joyous card game party. Yeah.
We gotta fight for that game.
Only 19.
That one's got to come forward to PS5.
Just deal with it.
Only 19.
Just deal with it.
19.99, available on PlayStation, and 3 stars from 10 ratings. 3 stars. Only 3 stars. Sorry. Moving on now, Gunny. I know you just wanted to deal with it, but I got to tell you this list. I'm finishing it now. I'm too deep now to not finish this list. Shadow Complex Remastered is not coming to your PS5. That's right.
That's literally the only game on there that I was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
No, I think the next one is for me.
All right, Gunny. Shadow Complex Remastered. All right, you cannot play that. How about this, Gunny? The one that's for you, like you said, Robinson, The Journey. This is that dinosaur VR game thing. What the fuck ever it is. Not available on your PS5.
Have the rock in it? Or no, that's Journey to the Center of the Earth or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, that's your game, Gunny. I'm sorry you cannot play Robinson on your PS5.
I'll have to keep the PS4 plugged in.
I know, Gunny, you love to sing. How about We Sing? We Sing is not available on your PS5 either. We Sing on the PS5 will not be available.
One of the best games here.
I know that. And this other game here is a big one for most people. It's Hitman Go. Hitman Go Definitive Edition.
And it's on mobile. Come on.
Yes, this was a mobile game first, and then they brought it to fucking PlayStation. I actually own this on my iPhone. It's a pretty good iPhone game. I wouldn't recommend it on consoles, though.
Yeah, I think I played it on phone.
How about this other game, Gunny? How about this other game? Shadwen.
Shadwen,
Gunny. Shadwen. Here says Shadwen is a third-person stealth action game where the only rule is to remain unseen. Stay hidden or the ruthless guards will kill you on sight. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun. You excited, Gunny? Also available on Steam, Gunny, if you want to play it. It's also available on Steam. And last but not least, I know this one is really going to get people, sad here. Everyone likes to go to Joe's Diner, and it says here, Joe's Diner. Says here, game overview. Let me tell you about the game overview, Gunny. Dun, dun,
I've got it up here on Steam.
Somewhere along
Joe's apartment.
Somewhere along the venerable Route 7 in the middle of nowhere, you will find Joe's Diner. As an employee working the graveyard shift for the next month, Gunny, your primary task is to keep the tables clean, which is no tough challenge at all. Unfortunately, there's a rub to it. The old diner was built on the site of a former Indian cemetery. I don't think you should say Indian, right? It should be saying Native American there.
Native American, yeah.
Yeah. This is written back in 2012, people. I'm sorry. Amongst the buried, two rival chieftains are laid to rest while alive. Each cannot stand each other. One chieftain endeavors only to rest in peace. The other, a prankster both in life and the afterlife, is prone to ruffle the feathers of his fellow chief. Game features. Let me tell you the game features, Gunny. Since you're so interested in playing this on your PS4 now, you can work over 30 nights as a holiday replacement in Joe's Diner.
As a dishwasher.
Nice.
Keep things calm to not incur the angry chieftain's wrath. Atmospheric graphics with fantastic lighting. Innovative gameplay. Deactivate all objects after the chieftain does his monkey business. That is a feature. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
It says here, premium sound, scenery, and effects. And from the makers of Pine View Drive, that huge hit game, Pine View Drive. These are the same guys. I mean, we all know Pine View Drive. So, yeah.
I don't know about these innovative graphics here.
It looks like a haunted diner or something.
Yeah, it does look haunted, huh?
What is this shit?
I was gonna say, this kind of sounds like that Five Nights Freddy's game.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yep, a little bit.
Is that what it is? Is this a? I can't tell if this is a scary. Is this a scary game or like a comedy game? It is a weird game. Metacritic looks pretty bad. 4.9 user score.
Yeah, it's got a mix.
Let me tell you, I got some reviews today. Some reviews on Metacritic. I says here by Lyron the Pope. He says, "Game of the Millennia. Hands down the scariest game I've ever played. And I've played some scary stuff. Absolutely love it. Sad that it won't be on PS5 though. Wish I could get scared on the PS5 with the new loading times and everything."
You got Resident Evil coming, pal.
Wow, yeah, you weren't kidding. These are literally today.
These are today. Wow. Matic B says, "People debate if video games are art. I think no. I know and believe that this is the best artwork of all time. Better than anything else. A masterpiece, if you will. It represents a lot of things. This means a lot, and everyone relates to it. It is perfect. The duality of life, fear, and death. No game, movie, book, picture, painting, joke, anime, cartoon, or show will ever top this creation. Graphics are the best thing I have ever witnessed. I sometimes confuse pictures of real life for the game. I even believe that the game is, or more realistic than real life. A gift from the gods. It moved everyone, changed everyone, and made everyone perfect. The controls feel so good. I am going to play it right now. And I cannot wait for the remake and a sequel on the PS5. Praise the game."
These people are trolls. They saw this on this list and they're like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go Metacritic. Right? But I'm looking at Metacritic now on some of these other ones and there's no reviews. So maybe they're just really fond of that game and it just happens to be that they put it on there today.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, who knows? They really like Joe's Diner. I mean, this is an America's classic. Yeah, this is a fucking classic, dude. All right, stop fucking talking shit, Bill. All right, just because your Xbox can play all your games, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I'm not trying. Can I play Joe's Diner on the Xbox Series X?
If they're Kinect games, it can't play it.
Oh,
there are games.
Oh, what's up? Your list is bigger than the PlayStation's.
Are you sure?
Kinect games. Xbox Kinect Games Series X. Let me see here. We have a fucking list. No, I don't have a list. I can't pull up a list. Anyways. Moving on to more news. Gunny, top Microsoft executive, rubbishes claims of Xbox Series X overheating issues. That's right! The Xbox Series X is the crown jewel of Microsoft's next generation consoles, it says here. Not only does it pack immense computing power, but it's also a marvel in terms of system design. One of the most amazing things about the Series X, Gunny, is how Microsoft has managed to pack so much power in one little compact box, unlike the PlayStation's a 1.5-foot console. Whatever. I think it's huge. A few reports have suggested that the Xbox Series X will have overheating issues, making people wary of going with the Xbox. But these have been dismissed by Microsoft top executive Aaron Greenberg. He is the general manager for Xbox Games Marketing. He said the console will output system heat out of the exhaust just as any other console will. Our engineering team confirmed that heat leaving the console is not significantly different than the Xbox One X. This matches my experience at home. Quiet, fast, and impressive power for the size. Yeah.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
I think so. Yeah. I think after the Ring of Death bullshit that they had back in the day, they're never going to have overheating issues.
I don't think so. No, I think if anything, like, depending on where you put this, like, I don't know, if somebody, like, takes, like, where the vent is, and they put it up, and they put it sideways.
Against the wall.
Close to one of the walls.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get...
Oh, no, they're going to put it right against the wall. I didn't think it was going to overheat if I block the vent.
Yeah.
Like, no, really, you dumbass? You didn't think it was going to happen?
Yeah, just like with my... Go ahead, Bill.
So there's no way they're going to let that happen again. They spent so much money trying to fix that 360 problem.
Yeah,
there's that whole story about how... I think was it Phil Spencer that, like, went into the thing and he's like...
Yeah.
I don't know if it was... I think he was Phil Spencer. He's like, look, if we don't fix this, it's going to cost us even more, or you say the Xbox is dead forever. He's like, we have to fix this, and it was like, I don't know, a couple $2 billion or something.
For every console they sold, they like replaced it twice.
Yeah, pretty much. They lost a lot of money on that. There's a reason this console's so damn big. It just goes to show you how well the engineering is, since when you look at the torso-sized PlayStation.
But I mean, the PS5 was broken down, and that thing it's going to be fine with cooling too. Obviously, it's so big, you know. But let's move on here to more news, Gunny. Move on here to more news. What the hell is this bullshit? Let me tell you about some accessories you can buy now, Gunny. Snakebite has announced a new gaming chair, Evo, alongside the numerous Xbox Series X and S and PS5 and Switch's accessories. That's right. The holiday season is coming up, Gunny, real fast. Just a month from now, we're going to be in the holiday season, Gunny. That's right. All in the holidays, Gunny. Woo! Well, you can buy some stuff here, Gunny. We got the new Snakebite Gaming Chair Evo. Says here, it promises to be the ideal option for your gaming cave, ensuring that you'll discover maximum comfort no matter how long your sessions. Running with 3 new designs that will ensure optimal seating position, the Gaming Chair Evo will come with extra wide wings on the side to support the shoulders, a special lower back cushion, and a ton of movement in the backrest adjustment. It says here, this will provide seating space for anyone up to 139 kilograms, with a seat surface of 50 by 50 centimeters, a rocking function that twists 20 degrees, and it says you're certified to BIFMA standards for both security and sustainability. It says you're complete with the 24-month warranty if you're looking for a new gaming chair. It says your Snakebite has you covered. But that's not all, Gunny. Besides this, Snakebite is also introducing their Snakebite cable, which is a charging cable. Also, the Snakebite headset, the Snakebite White dual charger for your charging needs on your controllers. And how about the black one? If you don't like the white one, Gunny.
A Snakebite DualSense controller.
No. But there is a Snakebite kit. What the fuck is the kit? What is this? Oh, this is bullshit. This is.
Fuck is this?
This is all Snakebite.
Where did you find this?
Listen, guys. We're huge Snakebite fans around here. We've always liked Snakebite. We're sponsored by Snakebite. Thank you, Snakebite.
Really?
No, we're not.
Where's your Snakebite chair, Jesus?
Got all the Snakebite. Yeah, it's Xbox branded shit. Apparently, they're gonna release with the new shit.
Oh, I got one.
Though.
I got one here, guys.
Oh,
Because I was telling my son about this. I think after he might have even watched a little bit of that RazorCon this past week, is Razor's first gaming chair improves your posture.
Oh my God, I need this. Let me see. Does it have
It's a nice
RGB?
chair, too.
Does it have RGB?
I don't see where it has anything hooked up, but it just says they cannot resist the sirens
RGB
call
or
of
nothing.
gaming chairs. The game maker
Oh my
hardware
God.
firms unveiled its first gaming chair.
Yeah, dude, that
The
thing looks
Isker.
beast.
It's called the Isker.
Has
And it's
4D
standard.
armrest, Gunny. 4D armrest. Oh my God.
This one has a green snake logo on the headset, on the headrest.
It's all green. It has
The
green.
armrest? What does that mean?
It's black. Well, listen, 4D armrest, bro. It goes up and down, side to side, twists all around, and then it slides forward and back. It's 4D, bro. 4D.
4D. I don't think that's what 4D means.
You shut your mouth, Billy. That's fucking 4D as fuck. All right, how much is this chair, Gunny? $2,000? How much am I
Go
paying
buy
for
it,
this?
Jesus.
This Razer one is okay. Check this out. This Razer one, this new one is $500. All right, but
No,
it says here
Gunny.
it's certainly more affordable than Logitech's $1,495. That's $1,495. Herman Miller made M-Body, and it is the price.
That Herman
paid-
Miller shit's expensive.
God, I was like, huh? The hell? $1,500.
It says here,
And I'm like sitting here debating on buying a $400 Secret Labs chair.
look, bro, you got this with the 4D armrest. You're going to be all good. 4D
Yeah, I
armrest.
mean, 4D, I can just basically put my hands down and they'll just disappear.
Looks nice. Looks nice.
Nice. That looks nice.
This even comes with the memory foam head cushion. You always wanted a memory
Luxury.
foam head cushion. I've always wanted
Pretty
one.
sure this cheap ass thing is a memory foam.
Listen, all right? You shut your mouth. This is a Razer
Uh-oh, where'd Gunny go?
memory foam. All right? And that's high
Gunny, you
density
still there?
foam. Fuck Gunny. He'll
Gunny's
come
gone.
back. He'll come back.
All right.
Moving on now to
he's
the
here.
last piece of news that I have here for you people that are excited to play the new Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War open beta on the PS4, Xbox, and PC, and how to access it. Gunny. That's right. On the PS4, you get early access from October 8th through the 15th. And it says here for the Xbox people. The Xbox people. If you did not pre-order, so PS4 you get early access with the pre-order beginning October 8th, and then it begins at 10 p.m. Pacific on October 8th, and then on the PS4 if you want the open beta, it starts October 10th, which was yesterday, at 10 p.m. On the Xbox One and the PC early access with the pre-orders begins October 15th at 10 p.m. and it runs through the 19th at 10 p.m. Pacific time, and or 10 a.m. Pacific time. It's all 10 a.m. Pacific. What the fuck am I saying p.m.? And it says all platforms will have open access. All platforms. Beginning October 17th from 10 Pacific time. And apparently, yeah, so Call of Duty Cold War, it's ready to launch almost. This is the so-called beta, but it's not really a beta. The game is done. I mean, it's done. Right.
Yeah, it's just I haven't got my
This
beta
is
code yet.
this is the free marketing. This is the free marketing beta. That's what they're calling
Pretty
it.
much, because it's all through Comcast is doing it, which is kind of odd, but
Yeah.
they've been promoting the shit out of that on Twitter.
Oh, one other piece of news, Gunny. You forgot to bring this up. Gunny, how dare you being such a Microsoft fanboy? How did you forget about this one?
Which one is it?
GameStop has announced a multi-year strategic partnership with Microsoft.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So, yeah, if you want to read that one, I know I was reading that last week.
Says here, this partnership will include enterprise and commercial elements. Under this new agreement, GameStop will standardize its back-end and in-store solutions on Dynamics 365, Microsoft portfolio cloud-based business applications, blah, blah, blah. Says here, additionally, associates will be equipped with new Microsoft Surface tablets to help them transform the experience in stores for you.
Like
Gunny.
when you go to buy a phone and they're just carrying around a fucking tablet. And they're like,
It
hey,
says here,
Yeah.
I see you haven't pre-ordered in a while. Would you like to pre-order these 5 games? Would you like a magazine subscription? If Game Informer's still around?
Yeah, they're still around. Yep.
says here,
I think I still get my magazine every month.
says here, following decades as an essential provider of Microsoft Xbox gaming platform and services, GameStop has now expanded its Xbox family of products to include Xbox All Access. So apparently this is just GameStop trying to somehow stay relevant.
I understand why GameStop would do it, but what does Microsoft have to gain? Are they going to have like an Xbox area in the front of their store now where it's like...
That's what I'm thinking.
It's all Xbox, like the Nintendo World store or something, where it's just like I don't know, I don't understand.
What are they going to do? Have a poster in their Office 365 or something?
Yeah, like what benefits Microsoft have? Like trying to keep
maybe
this
they get their
company
logo
afloat.
on every receipt or something. Who knows?
No, they can't do that.
I mean, they could I guess another thing I was hearing is that in Europe, like one of the reasons PlayStation's so big over there is most of their stores are partnered with Sony, so they push them further. And so maybe Microsoft will just kind of, GameStop will be like, I mean, you could get an Xbox Series X. It's the most powerful gaming console on the market.
Somebody had even put a comment on there that they said, man, maybe they'll stop shitting on the Xbox since they've been doing since 2013. Right? Like, it totally makes, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'll be less biased going forward.
Nobody's going to be less biased towards Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way the world is. They fucked up too bad at the beginning of last generation, and now they're just going to pay the price. I mean, they had that little tweet came out where Microsoft's like, this is how you lay a PlayStation or an Xbox Series X up vertically. And people flipped their shit. Like, they ended up taking the post down because people were so fucking butthurt about it. I'm like,
right.
Come on.
Really?
We're having a little bit of fun.
Really? People got that butthurt and they really took it down?
Yeah, it was taken down like within an hour or so.
Wow.
Yeah, and then like I've heard some other podcasts talking about it, and they're like, well, you guys just got to stay chill, Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck you guys. PlayStation did all that shit at the beginning of last generation. This is how you share a game. They just took a little jab. It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Look, but the difference is, Billy, back when Sony did that in 2013, it was 2013. We're in 2020, dude. Anything offends anyone nowadays. Literally.
Don't be nice to me.
Listen, Bill, you fucking offend me, bro. Take off that damn hat. Tired of your shit. I'm offended by you right now. Gunny, get him off of here.
It's 2020, you motherfucker.
Jesus is offended by the Green Bay G and the fucking Xbox logo.
I'm offended. I'm fucking offended right now, Gunny. God damn it, you. Well, that's all we have. Oh, Amazon Prime Day is coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's like a couple days.
I'm so broke.
There's like a Walmart Day or Walmart Week or something. Like that's, I don't know. They had some video game stuff on
Walmart has that subscription thing you can sign up for now. Like that, what is it? Walmart Prime?
Really? Yeah,
Walmart Access? Yeah, it's like $80 a year.
And 14 for Prime Day.
Yeah, it's apparently some kind of Walmart subscription thing that you could like get like free shipping on Walmart shit, I think, and
what?
Like Walmart delivery to your house.
I mean, you already get free shipping.
No, bro, like you get free 2-day shipping or whatever, like Amazon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get free 2-day shipping at Best Buy too.
You shut your mouth, Billy.
It's automatic. You don't even have to be a member.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
All right, you leave Walmart alone. I'm just trying to help him.
I want to know what the other benefits are. Do I get discounts on things like
no, they give you like what is it like free some shit like store
Walmart Plus membership.
Walmart, there you go.
$12.95 a month or $98 a year.
What do you get with Walmart? Let's talk about Walmart Plus, guys. Let's go. Gunny,
let's do it.
We get some Quibi.
Free unlimited grocery delivery.
Wow.
Gadgets.
Wow.
We get member prices on fuel, so they're doing like the Kroger Fred Meyer thing.
Okay.
Mobile scan and go, so you can check with your phone. You can do that with now, where you just check the prices.
No, but like you're scanning it on your phone and you just walk out the door. I think.
Oh, you can pay for it just scanning it with your phone?
I think so.
That's actually badass.
Cool. Like it's like Amazon stores. Like, have you ever been to like an Amazon store, like a Whole Foods or something?
Yeah,
you can scan shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Scan shit with your phone, and then you just pay it through the Amazon app, and you just walk out the door like, "Bye, motherfuckers! I didn't scan like 20 things in my cart, but you ain't gonna stop me. Fuck you."
Okay. Yeah. Free unlimited delivery.
Yeah.
And then they have a time saved, memories made. With free unlimited delivery, Walmart Plus can save you 2.5 hours per week. That's less time shopping and more time for a family hug.
Oh, man!
But I want to spend all day in Amazon in Walmart.
I want to spend all day. That's the only time.
Families.
The only time I spend with my family is at Walmart. What if now it's gonna be less time with my family? Because it's gonna be more time at home, Gunny. God damn it.
We care about your family if you're paying us $12 a month, but if you're working for us, nah, fuck you. You guys gotta work on the holidays.
You're gonna be open Thanksgiving Day. You'll see.
Well, essentially, you save 5 cents per gallon. I mean, that's not bad, I guess.
Pretty good. That's better than Fred Meyer's, I think.
Well, Fred Meyer's is 3 cents.
Kroger's 3 cents, right?
Yeah, but I mean the
you don't
fuel
pay for
points.
A subscription for that. You just have to.
You just
rewards card.
And then when you pay like $100, you get 100 points back or whatever.
Yeah.
That's 10 cents. So, it adds up pretty quick with Kroger, actually.
I mean, I guess if you're shopping a lot and having a lot of home deliveries and stuff, then $98 a year is a killer deal.
Yeah, that is good.
I guess if you're really a Walmart shopper, right? This is for the Walmart enthusiasts.
Yeah, but I mean.
Right.
Well, I guess Amazon does the grocery delivery now too. So
yeah, and also I mean,
certain areas. I don't think
is Walmart Plus is like the Costco membership. All right, I know people with Costco I don't have one myself, but I know people that have Costco memberships and they swear by them. But honestly, for me, I can't go to Costco. And I mean, for me, I'd probably go there and buy like 30 pallets of Hershey's or some shit. Like I would buy the wrong shit. Yeah, I would buy
with your brother. Like we still got.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I spent the $300 budget on Hershey's.
I got a pallet of LaCroix over here.
Yeah, one flavor.
This shit was on sale.
It was on sale. We paid $500 for this pallet, bro.
This pallet was on sale on fucking Costco. You know, like that's exactly.
They have really good deals on like exclusive deals, and like I think they sometimes they even have like specific TV models that are only available there. Or
I want to go buy a hot dog there, but they don't let me buy a hot dog. You got to be a membership guy now, bro.
Do you? They changed that?
Yeah, they like have rules now and shit. Like, no, bro, you can't come in. You got to have a card to come in here.
Oh, that's right. They did.
One time, literally. This is a few years ago. One time, I didn't know about the membership bullshit. I forgot about it. And I went in there, dude, and I just had a shopping cart full of shit. Like, go to the cash register. Because no one stopped me walking in. Because usually when you walk in, they ask you, right?
Yeah,
like, hey,
check your card.
Where's your card, you know? But no one checked me. They just, like, let me walk right in. So, like, I'm walking in there, you know, I got my fucking shopping cart, Gunny. I'm eating samples and shit. And, like, I'm about to cash out, and the lady's like, where's your membership card? I'm like, what? My what card? She's like, your membership card. I'm like, my what? What do you mean a membership card? She's like,
you're pulling out your luck.
She was like, how did you get in here? I'm like, I walked through the door. What do you mean? How the fuck did I get in here? I walked through the fucking door. What do you mean? And she was like, you don't have a Costco membership? You're not with somebody with the Costco? Look, I'm by myself. She was like, where's your, like, how the fuck? She was like confused as fuck. Like, how the fuck did this guy walk in our doors?
The door guard.
Fucking with her, right?
There was on a break or something. And she just walks right in. You probably got that poor guy fired.
I legit had like a cart full of shit. I just left it there and left.
Like, all right, well, fuck you guys, I guess.
Yeah, like I told them, I was like, well, if you guys are not going to cash me out, then fuck you. I'm leaving this here and I'm leaving. So I just left.
Man. Did you at least go get a hot dog?
Yeah, I did actually. I did. I got a hot
You're like,
dog.
all right,
Here.
then walk over and get a hot dog.
Here, might as well get a
Dog.
fucking hot dog.
Yeah. The motherfuckers, they didn't want to cash me out. I was like, I was going to ask like the guy behind me, let him borrow his Costco card or something. Like, yo, man, can I borrow your Costco card?
This dude right here. What's up, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm with him right now.
Who are you, bro? I don't know you.
But that happened to me once. So I know like that sucks. Fucking Costco membership, motherfucker.
I probably
Yeah, I always-
so my wife has the business, right? And you know, being a manager. So I got a card too a couple of years ago, but I almost never, the only time I ever go in there is just if she's shopping for like the business stuff, and then that's when I'll just go get a Polish dog or pizza.
Yeah,
It's
Polish
the only
stuff.
time. Other than that, I just shop at this regular grocery store.
Yeah, I think Wingman actually got a really good deal on his TV because at Costco.
Yeah.
And
I know they have a really good
deal.
return policy and shit
I
too.
was
That's
gonna
what
say,
I
the return policy is really good, and if you use like your credit card, or even if you don't use the credit card, you get like a free warranty on a lot of their like items, like their big
Yeah.
TVs and stuff. And if you use like their Costco credit card, you get like a free 5-year warranty on it.
Wow.
So yeah, they get some really cool deals.
Yeah, so there's that, people. But I want to let people know that, you know, in the shopping section of HGP, we're making people aware that Prime Day is here, Gunny. It's here. Prime Day is here, finally. And Walmart Plus is a thing, and Costco memberships suck, in my
Be
opinion.
sure to get your HGP t-shirts at Walmart
See,
and
I
Amazon.
know,
Yes.
I'm getting educated. Yeah. See, I never knew about the Walmart Plus.
What happens when Target Plus becomes a thing? And then
Oh, my
Target
wife
kind
would
of
love
already
it.
Target Plus, and then Albertsons Plus, and Safeway Plus, and Wilco Plus, and
Target already kind of has it with their their red card credit card. You can,
I hate that shit
has that
so
card.
much.
yeah, like you
Use
get
it
exclusive deals on that, and then you have like the cartwheel thing or whatever where you get exclusive deals.
Hey,
and
do you want to
everything.
sign up? Do you want to sign up for our Target debit card? It's free.
Hey man, that card's actually pretty damn good.
It's free, guy. It's free.
You get like 5% off your purchases and shit.
Yeah.
No, listen. The other day I was at Target with my kid shopping, and my kid had a gift card. You know, she was buying herself like painting shit, and there was these people in front of us. You know, they were shopping, and like the cashier, dude, asked her like, "Do you want to sign up?" Like she was starting to ask, "Do you want to sign up for this debit card, red card shit?" And
That's
like,
your child.
no, she was asking the person in front of us, and the person in front of us kind of like not rudely, but kind of cut her off, you know, saying like, no, we don't want your card, or we don't care, we don't want to sign up. And like the cashier was like real rude about it. She was like, well, you could have saved some money, like real rude. And I was like, that's
I've heard that
fucking
happen
rude.
before.
It's fucking rude, bro. What's going
Like,
on
chill
here?
the fuck out. Yeah.
It's just like I wonder if they have a quota, like they have to sign up so many people.
I think they do. I think they have to like at least sign up so many people, or there's like some kind of incentive,
Like if you sign up so many people, you get some kind of bonus or something.
like a bonus. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's what it was when I was working for Sears. Like if you signed up so many people for a Sears card, you got like bonus money for your hours or some shit.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, anyways, that's all I have for news, people. Yeah, that's all I have for news. Really, like that's it. What the fuck you want me to say, guy?
That's all the news, bro.
Literally, there's like
That's it. Nothing else happened in the world.
Nothing else.
I mean, there was the PlayStation teardown. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, you want to talk about the PS teardown? PS.
I mean, we just learned that the fan's really big. The thing is like 15 inches tall.
Yeah,
And,
15 inches
the
tall.
Side panels were bigger than that tiny man's torso.
The tiny Asian dude. That thing was the size of that dude's whole torso, man. Literally, you could have put the PS5 in front of him and like had him like crouch down a little bit, and then like popped his head up and like, hey guys, I'm here. Woo! I'm Mr. PS5.
I'm revealing the PS5. Or no, I'm revealing myself behind a PS5.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll be cool though, because those panels pop off really easy. So
yeah, I am said he's gonna paint his or whatever he said. So
I'm gonna probably hydro dip mine.
That's what he did. He's gonna not hydro dip, but plastic dip his or whatever.
Yeah, basically, same type of thing.
Yeah.
That, or I was thinking it'd be cool to like take it to a convention and have like a comic book artist draw some shit.
Yeah, like somebody like airbrush some real cool shit on there, dude.
Yeah,
that would be sick too. Yeah. But yeah,
the issue is like I think it was Wingman talking about it, like peeling that shit off. Like that guy knows what he's doing, and it looked like that thing was gonna snap sometime.
Yeah, like you probably have to put some pressure on it. But yeah, the SSD slot is just like your PC slot for your NVMe drive.
Yeah, pop it in there. You set remove those plastic panels.
Yep. So that's cool, I guess.
Oh, don't forget the vacuum vents.
Oh, what the fuck is a vacuum vent? What's going on here?
So there's the PS5. When you remove those panels, they have these little like round vents, and they're specifically made so you can vacuum out the dust. They're dust catchers, and you just take your little vacuum and clear out all the dust.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? That's innovation.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's, because think about how many people were always talking about, look at this dusty-ass PS5 I got traded in or whatever in my pawn shop. And now your
I wonder
PS5
if they'll vacuum out the cockroaches.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they got it in there for the cockroaches. You can vacuum them out.
Free? I don't know. Are they going to be able to get into these things?
Oh, that PS5 has enough room for cockroaches and more, dude.
The PS4 had cockroaches. Have you seen the vents on those? Those aren't very big.
Yeah. That thing has a lot of room for cockroaches. Like, even a mouse can fit in that PS5. You know what I mean?
It's just going to chew a hole through the little vent and climb right in.
Yeah, that's a nice warm spot for a mouse to be in. Yeah. So clean your PS5, people.
Real. Yeah.
That's all I have. Wait, I got a news here. I got a news article. Wait, what?
The storage space. They found out that OS is taking up more than the Xbox One or the Xbox Series X. So you're gonna get just over 600 gigs of that 800 and some gig hard drive, I guess.
All right.
So Call of Duty's gonna take up 60% of it.
At least.
Okay. Anyways, one last piece of news I have for you fellas and people listening. The two alleged leaders of Team Executor that targeted popular consoles like the Nintendo Switch, Billy, the Sony PlayStation, Gunny, and Microsoft Xbox, says here, the Department of Justice...
Shit.
The DOJ, Gunny. The real motherfuckers, all right? The DOJ, Gunny, not some bullshit, has nabbed... They have nabbed two alleged leaders of a global, notorious video game piracy group called Team Executor. The two leaders in custody, Max Lorne, who is 48 years old, and he's a French national of Avignon, and Gary Bowser, 51 years old, a Canadian national from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Canadians are, oh wow, Ryan, wow, you should be ashamed. Allegedly led the criminal enterprise efforts to hack popular video game consoles so they could be used to play pirated copies of video games. The Department of Justice also charged Team Executor member Yuaning Chen, 35, a Chinese national of Shenzhen, China. That's right, Gunny. This is international, Gunny. This is going everywhere.
Definitely.
We're going around the fucking world to get these hackers. It says here, video game manufacturers govern the use of major consoles to play copyrighted video game titles with end-user licensing agreements which prevents anyone from duplicating, modifying, and selling this software. In addition, console manufacturers and game developers implement various technical measures from specific game cartridge designs to cryptographic keys on the software to prevent the use of unauthorized firmware that could be used to play pirated video games. Says your Team Executor, which says in the underground advertisement that it's been around since 2001, Gunny. They have bypassed these measures by developing and selling illegal circumvention devices. One example is a USB device that the group sold starting back in 2018 called the SX Pro, which allows the Nintendo Switch console to run pirated games. Beyond the Nintendo Switch, the cybercrime group also targeted popular consoles such as the Nintendo 3DS, the NES Classic Edition, the Sony PlayStation Classic, and Microsoft's Xbox. These defendants were allegedly leaders of a notorious international criminal group that reaped illegal profits for years by pirating video game technology of U.S. companies, said Acting Assistant Attorney General Brian Rabbit of the Justice Department's Criminal Division. These arrests show that the department will hold accountable hackers who seek to commandeer and exploit the intellectual property of American companies for financial gain, no matter where they may be located. Gunny, America will find you. Yeah. America, fuck
DOJ
yeah.
will find you.
According to
One of those guys' names was like Bowser.
yeah, sister.
Yeah.
According to court documents,
Bowser take over
yeah,
for Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Nintendo, yeah. Says here, according to court documents, the Team Executor Group is comprised of more than a dozen individual members worldwide. That includes developers who exploit vulnerabilities in video games, consoles, and design the circumvention devices, website designers who create the various websites promoting and advertising these devices, suppliers who manufacture these devices, and then resellers like Gunny who distribute these devices. According to the Department of Justice, the group has continuously evaded the law enforcement efforts by using a wide variety of brand names, websites, and distribution channels. Between June 2013 through August 2020, for instance, Team Executor used a variety of product names for its devices, such as the Gateway 3DS, the Stargate, the True Blue Mini, the Classic 2 Magic, and the SX line of devices. This includes the SX OS, as well as the XX Pro, the SX Lite, and the XS Core, Gunny.
Ooh.
The group also allegedly masses illegal activity by pretending to support gaming enthusiasts who wanted to design their own games for non-commercial use. The DOJ says that behind the scenes, Team Executor was supporting online libraries of pirated video games for its customers, and several of the devices also came preloaded with numerous pirated games. Ironically, the group also used a licensing scheme to protect the circumvention software from being pirated, the department said. So these guys actually had like a lock on their software to pirate games, so their software wasn't pirated by other people.
Yeah,
That's
right.
crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Don't try and steal our stuff. Yeah.
While we use our stuff to steal other stuff. So
Is that
yeah.
what that Soldier Boy console was using?
Oh shit! Wait, what happened to the good old Soldier Boy's console? Man, what happened to that thing, Gunny?
I went to the wayside real quick,
Fucking
didn't it?
seized, yeah.
Soldier.
I only looked into that a little bit further, after we had talked about that whole thing, and it was pretty much just, I don't know how that worked, because it was all this like open firmware stuff, where basically he just took like whatever one of the kind of legit consoles were and just slapped his name on it for an extra, what, $30-$60? $30 extra is what he was charging.
Yeah.
On Amazon. No, that's not the same thing.
Right? It was a RetroPie, right? And then he was taking that and then slapping his name on it. They're like, well, fuck it, it's a RetroPie. It's not exactly licensed.
Well, yeah, but none of the shit that was, or all the shit that was on it was licensed.
Yeah. Right, but yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, there's that. Team Executor has been executed. Dun dun dun. Anyways.
Anymore, but they have the Soldier watches now. Best affordable watch in 2020, under $100.
I want to buy what's the Soldier watch? What the fuck is this? What am I watching here?
It's got GPS.
Soldier Watch. It looks like an Apple Watch. Oh, I remember we talked about this. The SoldierWatch.com, Gunny.
Did we? I don't remember talking about the watches.
Oh wait, no, this is just a site showing other watches, right?
Yeah, what is
this? Actually Soldier Boy shit.
What is this bullshit? This is like a reselling of watches.
This is crazy because this is the link that one of the articles when talking about the Soldier Boy or Soldier Game handheld. When you click on the link, it takes you to this fucking watch site now.
it's like a watch.
So I think it's dead.
Reseller bullshit. Yeah, it's like some kind of watch website or something. What the fuck?
I tried to buy. I was looking to get the Soldier Game handheld, but it looks like it's dead.
So sorry, Soldier Boy. You really should have put your money somewhere else. Anyways,
you ain't no Xbox, PlayStation pal.
Anyways. It's time to move on, Gunny. It's time to move on from news to a console corner. Woo! PS4 Plus Gold games.
So for your month of October for the PlayStation Plus, you get Need for Speed Payback.
Ooh.
And second game is Vampire. Is that how you say it?
Vampire. Yeah, that game's good.
I haven't actually officially heard if it's Vampire or they're just spelling out Vampire weird.
Yeah, Vampire.
I don't remember if they've actually said anything.
I think they have. I think everyone's
it's a fantastic game.
Yeah, that game is really good. You're a vampire doctor, Gunny, whose job is, you become a vampire in the beginning of the game. You're a doctor in, like, London or whatever. And then your job is pretty much to, like, heal people. And the more you heal them, the richer their blood gets, so the more power you get from their blood once you kill them. Or you can just kill them when they're sick, but you don't get as much.
Kill them.
Yeah, like the more.
There's all kinds of options.
Yeah, like the more healthier the character is in the game, the more power you'll get from killing them once you kill them and suck their blood out. But the cool thing about this game, which is really interesting, Gunny, is the people that actually go missing in the game or people that die in the game, the other characters in that world recognize that person as dead. So, like, if you kill Jackie, who works at the bar down the street, Gunny, guess what, Gunny? Her sister is going to be like, yo, where the fuck is Jackie, dude? She hasn't come home from work in like 3 days. Is she dead? And then they're going to find her body, Gunny. And then there's these crazy dudes who will come out at night when you're out about, because you're a vampire. You can't be out in the daytime. You're out at night. So there's these crazy dudes at night who run around and, like, they're like some church people or whatever. They're kind of like monster hunter people, like Van Helsing.
Vampire hunters.
Yeah, and they're hunting for monsters and shit. And then there's other monsters in the game that you can fight with. It's pretty dope, dude. It's pretty dope. Vampire people, PS Plus for free. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't cost anything except your subscription, so definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you actually have to turn on the PlayStation, so there's that too.
You do have to you have to at least download it if you want to play it. Over to the Xbox games for gold, you've got that Slayaway Camp Butcher's Cut.
Oh god, lame shit.
You said that's good, Bill?
It's fun. It's just like a little puzzle game. I was playing it on my phone before.
Listen here. PlayStation's over here giving you motherfucking Vampire.
Does PlayStation have anything really like Game Pass though? No.
And motherfucking Need for Speed, and you're over here giving us Slayaway Camp Butcher Edition. What is this shit?
Hey, not only that, but you also get Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
Oh wow, yeah.
OG.
Oh wow.
OG Xbox One. Can you get some OG PlayStation
Xbox
shit on the
360,
PlayStation
but that's
4?
the original Xbox.
Oh wow, Gunny. So many players really like to play OG Xbox games. Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey man, Crimson Skies. Enough said.
One game that I would want to play. Okay, one game.
Or Breakout.
Wait, what about? I really like Blazing Angels
Breakdown.
too. I like Blazing Angels, that flying
Blazing
game.
Angels was cool.
Blazing Angels and what's the other one? There's another good one, but that was from the
Those old flying games were so good. Those old flying games were so like they don't make flying games like that anymore.
I want Mech Assault again.
Dude, I want Mech Assault in VR for the Oculus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Just looking around, seeing all these parts around.
Yeah. And then like you could have like the Oculus controllers to like press shit in the cockpit. Like, beep, 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 beep.
That'd be badass.
Be sick, Gunny.
It's a great idea, Jesus. Get on it.
I'm gonna make it now. Me and Soldier Boy are gonna team up.
There you go. While you're doing that, Xbox Game Pass, PAL, Forza Motorsport 7 is now available, along with Warhammer Vermintide 2.
Wait, what?
Now,
There's a 2?
So I thought Warhammer Vermintide 2, maybe that was on Game Pass before.
Wasn't that a free game at once?
Maybe the first one was, but
When the fuck did 2 come out? Is 2 a new thing?
That was the first, or that was number 2 that was on Game Pass before.
okay, they just made a company.
Oh, okay,
came back, yeah.
okay.
That's the trick, right? To leave.
That's
and
the
then come
one I
back to put
played,
yourself at
yeah.
the top of the list.
Wait, so now it's on Game Pass and not on Games with Gold?
No, so it's just back again. They just re-up
Yeah,
their
it was
shit
already on Game Pass. They just, their contract or whatever expired a few months ago.
So they just brought it
got
back. Oh.
Because I remember playing this co-op with somebody, and I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, we played it together. I think you, me, and Wingman played it.
Okay.
And then I think Conrad was there too.
Yeah, I remember playing with Pinpoint and, gosh, it might have been. It was a few other people in the community, but yeah, I only just got a short time with that game. But I did play a little bit of that this week. Actually, I played some of the single player stuff. So just kind of going through the story. There's a couple hours of it.
Yeah, I think I completed it. Just the campaign. It was a fun game.
Yeah, I think it looks good too, graphically. But moving on to the Evil Epic Store, your 2 free games are Abzu. You get Abzu. I think that was a Games for Gold.
On Game Pass as well.
Yeah, and Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Yeah, Rising Storm 2. 64 players, folks.
Back when I was in NAM.
That was so I got to download it on the Evil Epic Store. I just haven't. I'm gonna get in there and play. I know Brinks talked about it, but
it looks old.
I know. Yeah, I remember watching old Twitch streams of it. I was like, it's not that great.
Honey, why is there nothing listed under Steam?
Yeah, Gunny.
Where's the Steam free games?
Steam does not have nothing. You know what? Gabe is just like still chilling over in New Zealand somewhere.
She's like, I'd like to pick out a free game for you guys, but I'm stuck in New Zealand, man, in this luxury hotel.
Steam has not changed anything, right? It's like since Epic, since Game Pass, they're like, whatever, we don't need to change anything. We're just
Have they had any big Steam sales since Gabe was stuck over there?
Yeah, they've had a few. Like, your summer one. I'm sure there's going to be a winter one or a fall one, but yeah. But I figured, hey, if it's not like free, I'm just not going to put it on there.
Oh, you know what? No, it's not on Steam. You have to go to another website. Never mind. I was gonna say there's that anime Breath of the Wild clone game.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Okay, that does have its own launcher. That's right. I was looking for that on Steam. I was like, I don't see it on here. I see something else, but
it's pretty fun. I was playing it. Like, you can definitely tell it's a free-to-play game, but
it looks fucking good for a free-to-play game. I saw a meme today that said, like, can you spot the $1 billion franchise in the free-to-play game? And it showed like Breath of the Wild, like a screenshot of that and the screenshot of Genshin Impact. I was like, holy fuck, that game looks good compared to Breath of the Wild. Like,
it looks like Breath of the Wild so much that at some points I'm like, I don't know, Nintendo could probably step in. That's literally the same little goblin.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, even like that's, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe it was just a screenshot, because I remember Breath of the Wild looked really good for being like on a Nintendo Switch.
Maybe it was a Wii U screenshot.
But that screenshot looked bad compared to like that.
Yeah, maybe it was from Wii U.
It's like, wow.
Because remember, that game came out on the Wii U first.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right. Yeah, it did.
Whatever, dude. Stop fucking defending Nintendo, you fanboy.
Oh yeah, huge fan. Well, I got my like Animal Crossing Switch over there in that box.
Yeah, you got 2 of them, didn't you? You motherfucker.
Yeah, I've got 4 Switches in this house right now.
Yeah, see? Talking about I'm an Xbox fan. Look at you, fucking Nintendo. You got 4 Xboxes in your house?
Let's see. Got 1 at the computer, 1 in there. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
An Xbox. I got 3 Series X or 3 Series. Yeah, I got the Series X already, bro. No, I got three S's and 1 X.
Well,
How many
damn,
PlayStations?
fuck you.
Just 1 PlayStation. And it's basically just the PlayStation VR machine.
Yeah. That's what mine's for.
Anyways.
Let's move on to the community question of the week, folks.
That's right. Community question of the week this week was, do you think Bethesda games will be exclusive to Xbox, and why? Why, Gunny?
Why? I don't know.
And,
I don't...
Yeah.
So I haven't been on since last week, and I know you guys were talking about it, and just to say what I think is, and I'm always right, guys? Just like I was right about this new, console launch, right? Of course.
Yeah.
It's not coming out until next year.
Coming out next year. Yeah.
And I was like, no freaking way they're going to announce that shit in September. Anyway, boy, was I wrong.
You were talking about Halo. That's all you were talking about.
Yeah, because I just kept thinking they were going to do man, they're not going to release this without Halo, but they are. Anyway, but moving on to Bethesda, I think they'll do I think it'll be timed exclusives. I don't know about I want to call them timed. It'll be more hey, play first on Game Pass, right? The next Bethesda game, the next Fallout 5 or Fallout 77 or even Starfield. Yeah.
Starfield.
I think it'll be, hey, play it first on Game Pass. I don't think it'll just be a play it here exclusively thing. I think even if they did come out and they were like, hey, look, here's Starfield. It's just on Game Pass. We're not talking about, when it's even going to be available on other things specifically Steam or the PlayStation 5. But I think it will. I think it will eventually. And the only reason I think that is because with them, when they purchased up the Mojang, and as soon as they were making what is it, the Minecraft Dungeons, that was never even talked about. That came out the same day as PlayStation 4 as it did.
It's part of the Minecraft
Xbox One
franchise, though, and
right. So that's why I'm thinking that with.
But you can argue the same thing about
operate that independently, just like they do.
Yeah, you can when he's saying you can argue the same thing for the Oblivion or Elder Scrolls shit. They're gonna put it on.
Now I know Ryan.
Everything.
I know what he's already saying. Hey, that's different. Minecraft is totally different. But I just think if that's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna keep that ZeniMax Studios thing
Fallout and Doom and shit has always been on other shit. So why not keep it that way?
Well, I think but I mean, I know that he said that will, continue to be supported and come out on. Like I said, PlayStation and Steam. Speaking of those two platforms specifically, right? So, but I do think the same thing for even Starfield, where I think it'll be on. Obviously, it's going to be a Game Pass. Hey, play early on Game Pass. Play it now.
That's the one. That's the only one that I'm not 100%. I don't think. I don't think that's the one that will go exclusive. Is Starfield.
The biggest issue with that is that they could have made a deal with Bethesda to put it on Game Pass a lot cheaper if that's all they were going to do. But no, they straight up bought the IP.
Well, why make a deal? Why make a deal for $1 billion when you can just buy them out for $6 billion and make all the money off of it?
Well, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be on PlayStation.
I think all the other franchises will. I think maybe Starfield will become an exclusive to Xbox because
games are all you're going to get on PlayStation.
Because I think that Gunny is right there. Whereas Minecraft, it's been on everything. But I can see your argument. At the same time, I just really think Starfield will be the exclusive to Xbox, and I think eventually, I think that Xbox is going to. What do you call that? Kind of almost have the Bethesda studios help out the other studios at Microsoft Game Studios or whatever, help them develop the next RPG. Think about Fable, right? Fable's coming out whenever it's coming out, but they just started really making it. Really, they got that trailer or whatever, that teaser trailer bullshit, right? But they really have just kind of started making it. Think about when you bought Bethesda, you're thinking about the money that they've already made on all these big ass fucking franchises that people love. But at the same time, you're thinking of the help they can bring to your other studios. So this acquisition of ZeniMax and all these fucking crazy RPG makers over there, Bethesda's huge for that.
Right.
They can help out Playground Games and be like, oh, hey, yo, you guys are working on Fable. How about you ask Bethesda, how the fuck do you do an RPG? how do you do it to where you get people talking about it for decades, you know, like literally decades. I want people talking about fucking Fable 4 for the next 15 fucking years, you know. That's what I want. So how do we do that? So you get Bethesda in there and you tell them, hey, how do you fuck, you know, and they can help each other out there. I think that's a lot of the value in that purchase also, you know, where Microsoft really, compared to Sony, they don't have any huge single player like following, like any like single player game that's just been impactful in the past, I want to say the last decade, you know, really. You could argue that Halo was that, but Halo really, you know, Gears of War used to be Gears of War used to be that really, but then like the last, you know, like Gears 5 was good, but like do you really hear people talk about Gears a lot lately? Like, you know, it's like big at the moment and then it kind of fades away. Where like you have staples from Bethesda like fucking Skyrim and, you know, the fucking Morrowind, and you got fucking not just that franchise but Fallout, dude. You got people talking about Fallout decades later. Like people still talk about New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, you know, like all this crazy shit. But I think you may be right with Starfield, Billy, where I think Starfield might just be exclusive, and I think that could be the one game where Xbox says, look, fuck you, motherfuckers. You guys wanted a crazy RPG experience? Well, we're giving you Fable, and we're giving you Starfield. So now you got 2 fucking big-ass RPGs exclusive to the Xbox. What's up now, Sony? And I think Sony's going to be like, what the fuck? What do we do, you know? Because Sony has great single-player games, but they've really all been, like, linear experiences, you know, where like it's a story, you know, you're being told a story, where you haven't seen really Sony do like a open world type game. Well, I guess what's that one game that they have? Horizon? I guess that's open world, right? Really? But it's not really an RPG, honestly. It's more like an action. It's more like an Assassin's Creed action open world game.
Yeah, and those are timed exclusives for Horizon because it's not a Sony studio.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
Horizon?
is. Horizon's made
Horizon
by Sony.
Zero Dawn? That's a Sony game.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
Sony.
I was thinking of a different game.
Yeah.
You're thinking of the PlayStation or the Bethesda ones that Microsoft doesn't have on their
one.
Yeah.
the Microsoft game that's going to be exclusive to Sony.
But Gunny,
right, yeah.
Gunny, do you think Starfield is going to come to everything? I think Starfield might be the one that gets exclusive treatment.
And well, okay. So to further my point, I guess maybe the direct question of me might be like, would I do it? Like, would I want it to be exclusive? I would. I would want Starfield to be exclusive to like. I just use Game Pass for example,
Yeah, to Game Pass because
that could either be
PC or Xbox, right?
Right, or even the cloud.
Argument? What's
Cloud
the
gaming.
biggest argument people have for Xbox? Xbox doesn't have any games.
They don't have game. Well, they have games, but they don't have any big games.
We don't have the exclusives.
Right.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah.
This market, and then there was those games that those collections that came out. Granted, they could be that they just weren't rated for PlayStation yet, but there's one for Arcane Studios, so you get Dishonored and Prey. Then I think there's one more collection that was rated, and they're just coming to Xbox. There's no PlayStation rating for them yet.
Heard that.
Huh.
Those are already PlayStation. Those have already been on PlayStation, so why aren't those being rated for PlayStation?
Yeah, interesting. I just don't know. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what you know how Phil Spencer is, right? Hey, man, play it everywhere. You know, so
Yeah, but you can only play friendly for so long if the competition is just going to keep. Like, there was rumors before this acquisition happened that Sony was going to try to make Starfield exclusive to PlayStation. So
yeah,
Microsoft has to do something.
they
Like,
do.
Yeah, they can do the Game Pass, and if they get the browser thing working, and they can just say, yeah, you can stream Game Pass or somehow play Game Pass on your PlayStation or your Nintendo.
That website will be blocked that first day.
I know, but they could figure out a way around it.
Yeah.
Play it on the
something.
browser.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, you
Something.
could. But then, yeah, Sony's going to take a lot of shit if they're blocking websites from browsers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But it's PlayStation.
But still, they'll be like, fuck you. You want to play this shit on our console. We're doing it for the safety of our gamers.
Well, plus, I mean, they have a $300 console for the Xbox you can by now. And I'm sure eventually, I still believe they're going to come out with like a Fire Stick thing, basically, that you just plug into your TV and all it does is stream.
Yeah. They have to. They will eventually. To get to mass market, you gotta.
Yeah, 50
Hey,
bucks,
buy this
$40
$40 fucking plug-in streaming stick for the Game Pass.
Yeah.
And it comes with a month of Game Pass for free or something. It comes with 3 months of Game Pass when you buy it. So you're really only paying
so you're
$10.
You're already in the market, and guess what? You're another one of those numbers for the subscribers, which is all they care about right now is that number.
Yeah, because eventually it's going to be so big where... the reason Microsoft cares about that number of subscriptions is because eventually they want to be able to go to any publisher, any Rockstar even, and say, hey, you need to put your game on Game Pass. And when Rockstar looks at their numbers and says, well, you only have 15 million subscribers, Microsoft wants to be able to say, look, we got like 200 million subscribers.
Yeah, what was it? 30? Was it 30 million?
I think it was somewhere 15 million.
They want it. Well, no, it's like 3 billion people they want on Xbox or something. They came out with some statement about how many people they want.
That's half the world.
Eventually. Yeah.
Literally, that is half the fucking world. All right?
Maybe it wasn't 3 billion. Maybe it was like 300 million or something. But it was a lot of fucking people that they say they want in there.
But literally, like when you can walk up to somebody and say, hey, look, if you put your game on our thing, day one, 400 million players are going to be able to play it that day. Do you want your game to be the number one trending thing on Twitter or not? What do you want? And a lot of these companies are going to be like, well, fuck, I have to do it. We have to. So I think that's the numbers game, and that's what they're playing. But I don't know, Gunny. Let's go into the community answers for this question, Gunny.
Let's do that. First one is from Darren Hilton. He says, I think they will, but I also think they might not get a better return money-wise by not going exclusive.
Yeah.
Jonathan,
a long game.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change my answer to I just don't know. Right? No, seriously, I don't, because even Phil was like, I'm not saying right. He doesn't want to be a shit disturber right now. He doesn't say fuck you, Sony. No, our shit's exclusive. Nipron, Johnny says any future games coming out from Bethesda might be Xbox exclusive. It could take a while though. Yeah, I think we'll have to wait to see how it shakes out.
It's not happening right away because 2 games are going to PlayStation first.
Yeah.
But even if those weren't time exclusives, they're time exclusives now.
Yes. Owned by Microsoft. Yep. Daniel Taylor says, I don't see Microsoft doing any type of exclusives on them except for time. They'll most likely be 1-year exclusives, console exclusives.
It's a lot of money to let somebody play with it a year later.
Yeah.
And now you can read my question or my answer.
Let's see. Bill Garner says you don't pay $7.5 billion for a new toy to let other people play with it. No, you don't, do you? That's a lot of freaking dough. Yeah.
That's like I told was it Mayo? Or no, I told Jesus last week. I was like, all right, Jesus, go ahead and buy a $10,000 computer and then let me play with it.
Yeah, send it to my house, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you play with it if you pay me money, motherfucker, you.
I got 3 small kids with sticky hands that want to play on it too.
Oh yeah, what about fingerprint gate?
I'm gonna. By the way, I'll be putting your PC on the floor and on the carpet because I don't have a table.
Why would you do that?
Static
Gunny,
electricity.
how dare you, Gunny? How fucking
It'll
dare
be a
you?
chair.
There goes $10,000.
Keep their butt warm on it. Alexander Green says no. Microsoft isn't petty like Sony. See, that's where I was thinking, Bill. It's like they're just not. They're not. I don't know. It's just
They'll only be that way for so long before they're like, you know what? We want to take more of this market.
Yeah.
We need to be competitive too.
Right. Yeah, I see. Right, because they have to get these exclusives for sure.
They've been complacent too long.
And they're giving people lots of options with Game Pass now. You can play it on your fucking phone. You have a phone, right? You all have phones, right?
I got an iPhone.
No, we don't have phones.
iPad.
We don't have phones around here.
Eventually, you'll have it on your iPhone.
eventually, right? There was an article. Phil's like, "Hey, look, we're
That's
out."
that is so stupid. Why the fuck did they not launch with the browser version from the beginning?
Because they thought, apparently there was some like confusion that Microsoft thought through the wording of Apple's program. You know, probably because Netflix and Hulu doesn't have to do it. It's the same damn thing. That they thought it was going to be possible, and they were working with Apple to make it happen. But then Apple's just like, nah.
Well, that's because Apple makes a lot of money.
Sorry.
They make a lot of money off of games, but like, and then Apple, you gotta think Apple has its own gaming arcade.
Yeah, they got that little indie game.
But why did Microsoft launch Game Pass without having a browser version? Because think about how many people would love to use it on a laptop.
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking.
Like, you can't even use it on.
Yeah,
the
literally. Like, I could. I wish I could right now. Just like when we're done with the podcast, could just go over to Chrome, tab over to XboxGamePass.com live or whatever, launch, and click on whatever game I want to play and just start fucking playing it. You know, like, why can't we do that? That's kind of fucking like backwards, Microsoft. Like, we live in 2020, dude. That should just be a thought. Like, if Stadia, when Stadia launched their streaming shit, when Stadia launched their fucking beta, that's what it was. It was a link. They emailed you a fucking link and said, hey, look, you want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Click this link, and it works. Yeah, why the fuck can Microsoft just... I
played Odyssey on it.
Why can't Microsoft just be like, hey, look, you want to play streaming? You're a part of it. You're an Ultimate member? Okay, cool. It's included. Here's a link. Play whatever game you want to play. Boom. Without having to take up space on your hard drive on your computer.
Well, okay.
Think about that. It takes up
a Game Pass app on the damn computer.
Do they?
Stream it there.
No, they don't.
They have a Game Pass app on the computer.
Okay, they do, but do they let you stream it?
No, they don't. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, Billy. Exactly, Billy. I want my goddamn streaming. I want my damn streaming. Damn it, you.
You're getting too loud, Jesus. It's quieting you down.
I want my fucking streaming. Damn it, Billy.
Just use Stadia or the Amazon thing.
I've got one for you guys. Like, he did just say mobile for now, right? I think things are just rolling out slowly.
Why just be mobile, Gunny?
But it's rolling out slowly.
No, yeah, with that whole thing with eventually being on iPhone next year, he said it'll be on browsers on the... They said eventually it'll be on the PC as well. I think by the end of next year...
That's so stupid. Why would you not launch on PC first and then go to mobile?
Because it's probably easier to do Android, and more people have Android phones right now.
There is going to be something on there. I think something is coming actually sooner. I could be wrong on this. I'll have to bring up one of the articles and put it in the...
That's the console streaming.
Yeah, that's the console streaming, right? And then that one's going to be available. Like,
I think that one's already available.
On Surface, on PC, on iOS.
Oh, I don't know if you can get that on PC yet. Or no, you can. I think. I don't know. I know you can do it on the iPhone because I was messing around because I still have the iPhone sitting over there plugged in. I don't use it anymore. I downloaded the app and tried the console streaming, and it works pretty well.
I've done it before too. Yeah, and it works. It works really well if you've got good internet for sure. But yeah, I think that one's... I don't know when that update's coming. I've been checking it on the iPad, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on iPhone. Who knows?
But, I think it is on iPhone.
Yeah, but I guess maybe my other question might be where I would have for Microsoft and Xbox would be, hey, look, Phil, you said this thing is coming to console, right? It's clear, his words are there, it's all recorded. This thing's coming to mobile, right? And here I am, as an iPhone user, I'm thinking, okay, now let's just say it's been 6 months, and I can say that's a service I've been deprived of, right? Because I'm an iPhone user. I don't know, and then Android users can definitely use it, but I can't. You know what I mean?
That's not their choice, though. They want you to use it on iPhone.
Right, so then, therefore, I think we need a group lawsuit to go after evil Apple, man.
Go after evil Apple. Woo!
You know what I'm saying? Seriously, though.
Hashtag free xCloud.
Yeah. Give us the xCloud, right? You're holding it back, man. What's up? Suing you, Apple. Taking you down. No, but I'm going to probably just go get a Samsung tab.
Yeah, I got my my Note 20, and so far I'm really liking it. It works really well.
I mean, since I've already got the iPhone, I'm just going to go get another tablet. I think it's the 7 or whatever is the newest one.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, unless you're not planning on using it outside.
No, I don't. You know what? I've had the iPad Pro, and it has, it's got phone capabilities to it, but I almost never used it outside of it. If I ever went to a hotel, like, we would just connect to Wi-Fi. So
Yeah, I use the xCloud thing all the time on my break and stuff. So
yeah,
because the Note 20 is 5G, so I just plug it in and like I was
you guys
playing.
have 5G up there? We don't even have that in our area. Of course, I went T-Mobile, but
Yeah,
they said they're
Portland's
rolling
huge.
it out.
Portland's a metro area. It's pretty big, even though about a block away they can get fiber, and I can't get fiber where I'm at. So, yeah, it sucks. But yeah, like I played. I actually tried the console streaming on my phone at work today, and played a little Tony Hawk on my phone. There's a delay, but it's definitely playable. You just have to adjust to it.
Yeah. Nice.
Because I bought the Razer Kishi, which is it's like this little controller that looks kind of like a square Xbox controller, but it opens up and actually plugs into your phone USB-C, so there's less latency, and that thing works great.
Nice. Yeah, I think you put a picture up on social media and all that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Don Bennett says Microsoft touts how they would be able to play anywhere you want, when you want. I don't think they'll be exclusives, perhaps timed. I think it's more for them to be available in Game Pass. And think of the advertising power of having the Game Pass, our Xbox Game Studio logo popping up on the start of the game. Someone is playing on a PlayStation. And then knowing or finding out that they could be playing all these games with a Game Pass subscription.
They could have done that. I mean, I guess they wouldn't have the Xbox logo, but I don't know.
Yeah, it would have.
They could have made a much cheaper deal to get it. Oh yeah, we just want your games on Game Pass. Here's $1 billion instead of 7.5.
Right.
But it's not that, Billy. It's the long game, bro. It's the long game.
The long game.
But it's also, when you're paying $7.5 billion, you're not thinking about the money being made back right away. You think about what you're investing in. You're investing in Bethesda, the biggest RPG maker in the world.
Yeah, as a subscriber.
Okay, think about this. Excuse me. Microsoft tried to buy CD Projekt Red.
You're flip-flopping a lot, Jesus.
All right, CD Projekt Red rejected them. All right. So what do you do when the hottest girl in school rejects you, Billy? What do you do?
You find another hot girl.
Exactly.
You go for the next hottest girl you think. All right, and that's what Microsoft did. They went for the next hottest girl, and now it's ZeniMax with Bethesda. They probably thought about buying just Bethesda off of ZeniMax, but they're like, you know what? We could just afford ZeniMax altogether and buy all of it. Fuck it. And that's probably what they did.
Better deal with all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they probably thought about it. They probably thought like, all right, how much is Bethesda worth? All right, Bethesda's worth $2 billion, or where we pay $5 more, we get all these other studios and all this other technology with it too. Like, let's just do that. And they probably did that. And the reason they did that was because they need some fucking crazy RPGs, and they need some single-player games, and they know they'll get them with Bethesda. And they know that Bethesda can still make their own shit. They can still make the Elder Scrolls fucking 6, whatever the fuck it's going to be called. They can still make Fallout 5, Fallout New Vegas, whatever the fuck, New Vegas 2. They can still make all that, and we could sell that on everything. We could make money on everything on that. But how about we make Starfield an exclusive? How about we get these guys to help out with Fable? We get them to help out with other single-player games we're working on over here. And we get ideas, you know.
Technology.
Yeah, and their fucking cloud tech bullshit, streaming shit. We got that now we can use. So, like, it's a lot of that. Yeah, you know, so they got a lot of that shit, which is cool, you know. Like, I think that's more important than fucking some logo popping up at the start of some game.
No, yeah, that's why the logo doesn't matter, because it'll just be on Xbox.
And also think about the cool ass trailers or like commercials Microsoft can make now. You know how PlayStation always. I'm gonna give it up to PlayStation. I saw some commercials today in the NFL about PlayStation 5, and they have some cool commercials on TV where like they show all these fucking games and powered on PlayStation or whatever the fuck. Microsoft could start doing that now. Fucking show fucking Starfield. I'd be showing all kinds of crazy shit, motherfucker. Cyberpunk, Starfield, all kinds of cool
shit. Did you see their
shit.
promotional ad that came out?
No, they have a new one, right? Like called Power Your Dreams or something?
It's got the guy he was in like Black Panther, and he was in
the guy that just died?
The Jordan Peele movies, like Get Out and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the main guy in those movies, and he's like there, and he's like looks like he's getting off a hard day of work or whatever, and he just wants to sit down and play some fucking video games, and he gets taken into a whole new world, and his friends get on, and they're playing something different, and it shows like the back of Master Chief's helmet. It turns around, and you're the chief. Like does all this stuff, and he's like in space and shit. Because he's powering his fucking dreams, and it says "Power Your Dreams." Xbox Series.
That's stupid. They need to fucking make a. They need to make a fucking Game Pass trailer. Fuck the Xbox trailer. Make a fucking Game Pass trailer. What'll sell your consoles will not be a Power Your Dreams bullshit. It's going to be a motherfucking Game Pass trailer. When you can convince parents and people that are budget conscious people, I guess, Gunny, when you convince your wife that you're going to save money by buying a fucking Xbox instead of a PlayStation, that's what matters, right?
Right.
At the end of the fucking day, that's what fucking matters.
Power your wallet.
Yeah, exactly. Make a Game Pass trailer and be like, power your wallet. Fuck Visa.
For only $9.99 a month, you can power your wallet. Or no, you have to have Ultimate, so it's $15 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine ran out, so I've been doing the $14.99 a month.
So you do that like, hey, for $15 a month, you have access to this and this and this and that and this. They need to make some kind of... they need to make a trailer where like a little kid walking into a game store and like somebody telling them, hey, dude, why not spend those $15 over here? And they'd be like, what do you mean? But look, over here you have access to this, and just have a fucking list of shit popping up, and like throw a computer at him and shit. But like, you got fucking games on here, games on your console.
A whole wall of games that are on Game Pass, and be like, you could buy all these individually, or for $15 a month, you get them all.
Woo! And you can play them on your phone. Woo! Think about that. That'd be a better commercial than this bullshit Power Your Dreams crap.
Oh, Jesus. Watch the commercial.
Fucking bullshit ass trailer. Fuck you, Microsoft.
I posted it.
God damn it.
Watch it, Jesus.
They need to talk to Epic since they're buddy and say, hey, look, we know Fortnite is like a free to play game on everything, right? And it's listed separately in the store. How about we put that on Game Pass?
or
so it's on
Game Pass exclusive to the Epic Store on PC.
That's stupid.
Why is that stupid?
That's stupid.
Why is that stupid? You access your Game Pass through the Epic Store launch.
Sure.
All right. Do you still? All right. But do you still keep your Xbox beta app bullshit?
Yeah, but
do you delete that? Do you get rid of that?
That doesn't stream.
The Xbox app doesn't stream, but it only streams to the Epic. Okay, that will.
Store. Oh wait, no. So you can access the Epic Store through the Game Pass app.
That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense.
Or you open up the game on your Game Pass app, and it goes to the
Epic Store
launcher to stream.
Oh God. Oh no. You got bad answers here, man. These are bad solutions, Billy.
And then.
No, I see where Billy's going. The more eyes you get on this thing.
Exclusive to Xbox now.
That's what they need, Gunny. They need the eyes. They need people to fucking be Literally, there's...
that's
Think about, in North America alone, like Mexico, U.S., and Canada, there's what, like 500 million people or whatever altogether, right?
Right.
Think about that.
People.
Only 15 million subscribers. 500 million possible people you can get to subscribe, and you got 15 million. How the fuck do you increase that number? You gotta start advertising this shit, dude. Start putting the shit on commercials, man. Putting the everywhere. I would advertise Game Pass over the Xbox, because with Game Pass you get people's attention, and then they'll go to the store and they'll be asking about these, like, what? Well, can I buy an Xbox? And then you start selling your S's like crazy. You can start selling the Xbox Series S, dude, left and right for $300. People are gonna be buying that thing up so much. It's just a no-brainer in my head.
And not only that, but what about mobile phone companies, right? Your T-Mobiles, your AT&Ts, your Sprint, and whatever else is left out there to say, hey, look, get the new Note phone and come
I think we're going to start seeing that with the Samsung stuff, because they're keep making partnerships with Samsung.
Yeah, I think Samsung advertises.
TVs will probably have a Game Pass app built into it or something.
Yeah, think about that. Like, partner with Samsung televisions, or even LG and Samsung, just those two, or Vizio, or whatever the fuck, and just release an app on a TV and be like, look, you guys, you can buy this stick thing you can plug in, or you can just stream out this app.
Just buy this $2,500 TV and stream it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God damn it, Gunny. Why the fuck are they doing that? Why they're making these stupid
Epic.
Power Your Dreams trailers when they could be making cool Game Pass trailers, dude.
And then Epic's partnership with Microsoft creates free Fortnite season passes.
There you go.
With your subscription.
Skins. No, bro. You can't get free passes. You got to get free skins.
Yeah, an Xbox skin.
Exclusive skins. World premiere.
Master Chief skin. Every month it's a new skin. You get Master Chief. You get a Battletoad. You get fucking Sea of Thieves pirates.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What if there's a Sea of Thieves pirate mode in Fortnite? They make a pirate mode.
Yeah.
Well, they get rid of the island and they make everything water, and you're in boats and shit, and you're battle royale in boats. Like, they got that plane mode.
Fighter is a pirate ship.
Yeah. What's up, Gunny? You want to fight, motherfucker?
Let's go.
There you go. Or the battleground is all underwater, and instead of a flying bus, everybody's just jumping off this fucking pirate ship.
I'm in it. I'm in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, mind blown, right, Jesus?
I'm in. Jesus is in.
That's on the fucking level.
All right, get on the fucking level here, Gunny. Keep going, Gunny. Keep going.
All right. Shallow Johnson, he said there is 0 chance that happens. You can't make any money on something by making it exclusive to one system.
We agree.
You're not going to spend that kind of money on something and get half the return of investment by cutting off multiple revenue streams. I think we'll see Xbox, PC getting exclusives in-game content or access to games a week or sooner, but we're not going to see a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls only on Xbox.
No, and I agree with him completely on that. Right, Gunny? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree, Shallow. I think it's like definitely like how they're doing, you know. I know the Master Chief Collection's kind of old, but yeah, that came to Steam. Sea of Thieves, Steam, you know. State of Decay, Steam. Well, that was before that.
I think both companies. I think, Gunny, I think you're gonna hit this. I think you're trying to say this. I think both companies, both Sony and Microsoft. Nintendo is just fucking Nintendo. They don't give a shit. But I think even they do. But I think the big companies, Sony and Microsoft, both realize just how big PC gaming has gotten in the last few years. And that's thanks to Twitch, dude. Amazon, they should thank Amazon right now, because Amazon and Twitch, well, because they own Twitch, they've made PC gaming like relevant as fuck. Thanks to Twitch, dude. That's the reason kids know PC gaming, man. That's like the reason my daughter knows what a gaming PC is. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason your kid loves PC gaming, Gunny. You know what I mean? Like they see these streamers and shit on fucking YouTube, Twitch, and all this shit playing on fucking PCs. They don't play on consoles. Fucking PewDiePie and those motherfuckers, they don't... You know, when they're playing fucking Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever they're playing, they're not playing that shit on the console. They're playing it on a fucking PC, you know, and that's huge, man. And I think that they all know how big PC gaming has got in the last decade, however long this generation has been a console.
Especially the last 5 years, it's got.
Yeah, in the last, I feel like, yeah, you're right, Gunny. In the last 5-6 years, since 2014, really, it's just blown up. I see more and more people getting gaming PCs than ever, dude.
Yeah, I hear about it all the time. Even the other kids I play. Well, I want to get a new PC.
Yeah.
I don't want the new Xbox.
I want a laptop. I want a laptop I can play games on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Give me a gaming PC laptop thing or whatever. Even though it's just a laptop, it's still a gaming laptop, These kids know what that shit is.
Yep, just a lot of it's just due to their favorite streamers.
Yep.
Joe Reeves, he says to Shiloh that it's definitely not a zero chance. You also don't get a big ROI. What is ROI?
Return on investment, Gunny.
By including the biggest titles and subscription services, but they are doing that. If Elder Scrolls, Fallout, etc. are only available on Game Pass, that it's going to push huge numbers. Microsoft is all about the long game. They want your living room. They have you.
They have
had said since day one.
Yeah, and I'm also agreeing with him. And it's really hard to tell what they will do. But personally, I'm with you and Shiloh here, where I don't think Elder Scrolls and Fallout are going to become exclusive. It's just a franchise that's been too long established on everything. You know what I mean? To cut it off, and to get rid of all the Nintendo people and get rid of all the PlayStation people. That's a lot of money you're losing, right? Because there's still going to be people buying it on that. But I do think, and I will say this, I do think new IPs like Starfield most likely might be exclusive. Or there might be a timed exclusive where they say, hey, look, Starfield is coming out on Xbox a year before it comes out on anything else. Before we put it on fucking PlayStation, it's coming out to PC, Game Pass, Steam, and Xbox first. And that's it.
Xbox will take shit for anything.
You know what I mean? And then Xbox...
They can do an Epic thing. They can even do it. Let's say, hey, we're just going to put it on Epic for 6 months.
Yeah, fuck you, Steam. They could be that to Steam, or they could be fuck you, Epic. We're putting it on Steam first or whatever. It doesn't matter, but I think that with all that hype, Starfield is a game, I think that's going to be a console seller, honestly, because it's the first RPG in 25 fucking years that's a new IP that Bethesda has come out with.
Yeah.
Literally, dude, that's a long fucking time, right? So, this is going to be huge for Bethesda to have this new IP coming out, brand new RPG set in the fucking universe or whatever. You can explore different planets and do whatever you want, Gunny. Gunny, you could be you could be Han Solo or you could be Darth Vader. It doesn't fucking matter who you are, dude. You're whoever you want to be, man. And that's going to, I think that's going to push consoles. And I think when people realize, holy fuck, I'm only going to be able to play this on my PC, or I don't have a PC, but I can't play this on my PS5. I need an Xbox. And they'll probably just buy the Series S, but doesn't matter as long as you get them in the fucking door to buy whatever, And that's a console seller, dude, and I think that's a smart move for them.
It's a Game Pass seller too, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Or who knows? There's going to be that demographic of people.
Yeah, that want to buy
like
it.
You said, just go buy a Series S and
buy the game.
And buy the game, yeah, just straight out buy it.
Yeah, because there's people we have people in the community like that. I know Mojo is like that. There's a few other people in our community that are exclusively like that. That they're like, you know what? I don't subscribe to Game Pass, and I'm like, why? And they're like, look, they're subscribed to Game Pass, right? And they'll buy Sea of Thieves. It's like, wait, but aren't you a Game Pass? And Mojo will be like, yeah, I'm a Game Pass member. Well, why did you buy Sea of Thieves? And he's like, well, because I want to own it. And I'm like, but if you're on Game Pass, it's always going to be on Game Pass. And he's like, well, I just want to own it. I want to own it. So it makes sense, Some people are, they want to own this shit,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get it. Even whether it's digital or physical discs.
Yeah.
But where did it go? Oh, and then Shiloh, he says back to Joe that it's 100% zero chance if all the new games are going to be on the Game Pass, which as of right now is not profitable for Microsoft. They are going to need to make up for it through sales on other consoles. People aren't going to abandon their PlayStations and pay a monthly fee in the numbers needed to make up the difference in what they would give up by taking titles away from other consoles. Yeah, possible.
It just depends on how well the PS5 sells. Everyone's banking on the PS5 selling as big as the PS4 did, but what they don't realize is Microsoft has a cheaper console this time around, Gunny.
Yeah, that $299.
$299, dude, compared to $300 or $400 or whatever the PS4 digital, PS5 digital is. It's a big difference, and people will realize, when you go to the store and you see that 300 or that 400 and you're asking what's the difference, you're gonna really consider that $100, I think that's gonna be a big change. Because that's what really killed Microsoft last time, right? At the launch was the price.
Yeah, that $100 difference was huge. And then, and it was just all the other little things too, like Bill was talking about, and where, oh my God, I gotta take this Kinect thing. I don't want it.
Yeah.
They're
gonna be spying on my family. Oh fuck! Remember that whole thing where everyone thought that Microsoft was gonna be spying on them or whatever the fuck? Yeah.
They just got destroyed there.
They
E3.
did.
But Brink Bodine says yes, because people have been complaining for years that Microsoft didn't have any exclusives. Why would they suddenly decide not to have the biggest exclusives ever now that they have the chance? It's ridiculous to think that they won't. By exclusive, I mean Xbox and PC. They are the same ecosystem at this point.
They are. I think Microsoft knows that too, that PC and console gaming is one and one, you know what I mean? They got both worlds because they're Microsoft. So they don't really give a fuck, if you buy a console or play it on the PC.
Right, as long as you're subscribing to that Game Pass on the PC and you're paying for Ultimate, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless you're just paying for the PC version only, which eventually I might do if I don't buy an Xbox Series, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways.
Right, and then you could still play on your phone away from the PC. Ryan Hahn says, why wouldn't they? If exclusives weren't profitable, they wouldn't exist in the first place. Plus, Xbox is obviously trying to pull people into their ecosystem with Game Pass, so yeah, they want people buying the hardware. This seems like a no-brainer. I mean, I think they do want people to buy the hardware, obviously, unlike, like, hey, man, just play anywhere, don't buy the console. But I think, they want you to buy the console as well. They want you to be in that, in that ecosystem, because that's where the most of the people are going to be, right? They're not going to be on their phones or on PC. It's going to be on the console. That could all change, though. That could change, right? With this acquisition with the ZeniMax, right? And going forward a couple years from now, and it's the latest thing, right? Everybody's playing on their phone.
Yeah.
And not many people are playing on their console or something, but depending on what the game is. Cody Turner says, now that sweet multi-platform royalty money is too lucrative. Sure, they may sell more consoles with exclusives, but they'd make more money selling the games on whatever market can run them. A good point would be Sea of Thieves on Steam, right? Bankrolling over there. Jason Sam says it's not going to happen. They may do time, but they are a major company. They will want to recoup their investment. We will still see their games on PlayStation at some point. They will want our money too. Yeah. Commander Nips, Epic says no, they will not. They'll be on PlayStation, but Sony fans will be charged $70, and Xbox players will be paying $10 for Game Pass. That's true, man. That's right. We're over here paying, $10 for Game Pass. You guys are paying full price. That's $69.99. Brandon Among Us says, I believe there will be a Bethesda Xbox exclusives, with some games being an exception, like Fallout and Skyrim kind of thing, but it's a step in the right direction for Xbox. Get people wanting to buy their system more, which is a huge thing. I didn't say everyone. But he goes on to say that at this point, basically, it's a wait and see. But honestly, they should make exclusive Xbox games from the Bethesda studios. They are a huge dev team, and they make dev team, and them making them exclusives for Xbox is a real game changer.
It is, man. That's a huge thing.
Between the two companies is good for the gamers. We get some amazing games out of it, so it's a win for all of us as long as they aren't at each other's throats. But the way PlayStation and Xbox have been acting, I doubt that would be a thing. Besides the fans, of course.
Yeah, that's the... Yeah. He's right, man. That's a game changer, dude. You get exclusives from Bethesda, that's a huge fucking thing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting going forward. Graham, he says, I think they will absolutely be exclusives. I wouldn't have made any sense for them to buy the company if they planned it otherwise. Vetterholic says, I think they will be exclusives. No way Microsoft's going to pay $7.5 billion and let them be on another platform. It wouldn't make sense. They want people to be in their ecosystems and subscribe to Game Pass. If Sony, PlayStation has brought Bethesda, they would keep them exclusive. That's true. They have even made Spider-Man exclusive to their platforms. Yeah. I can't play Spider-Man in my Marvel game on my Xbox, man. I can't even play a Spider-Man game, damn it. That's true. Pesty. I'll just say Pesty, or is it Pestis?
I don't know.
He says, I agree. I believe they will meet their commitments and continue to support Elder Scrolls Online. But anything new going forward is going to be Xbox exclusives. But I also believe they don't really care about competing with Sony. I think they made this move to block Google or Amazon from buying it when those services launch. I think we'll start to see exclusivity 3. No, that's a good point, Pestis. Very good point, because we know that Google, which is, with their streaming service, and they had talked about, how they're, creating these, a studio or multiple studios, to make game exclusives for their, what is the stupid streaming service that Google has? Stadia, right?
Stadia.
Yeah. So it's possible that right, because they could have just bought them. They've got the money to do it.
Yeah.
They've got the money. I think it was a smart move. On Microsoft's point, they probably thought, they're probably going to be bidding on this ZeniMax Studio thing.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Them or Amazon could have bought them, and then that would have changed everything for them too.
Yeah. They could have just said, bam, we've got we're good to go, man. These games are going to be exclusives to our streaming platform. That's it. We're good to go. Or maybe we'll open up another studio next year and go from there. Yeah. But that's all we have. I don't know what we have for next week's question. I don't have one lined up. But thank you guys for everyone for...
Yeah, thanks everyone for answering. And how about we let them ask us questions for next week, Gunny?
Let's do that. You guys, ask us questions.
Ask away. I know Brian Tope Jr. is like, I'm ready.
He's got 50 questions.
He has a list he's been making for the last 2 months. He's like, I'm fucking ready for this shit.
Did you see Brian today, or was it today or yesterday? He already did Christmas shopping.
Already?
Kids.
Yeah. Jesus.
He got a bunch of those Switch games. Maybe he went to Walmart.
Is he a Walmart Plus member? You a Walmart Plus member, Brian?
I'm a Walmart Plus member because all those Switch games you got, and I know a couple of them were 15% off this week.
What? I know that for the Amazon Prime Day, they're going to have a lot of sales on the Switch stuff. They already said Pro controllers and even the Switch Lites might be on sale and shit, but they're hard to find, even now, they're a little bit easier to find nowadays, but they're still sold out, a lot of Switches have been sold out everywhere. Everything's just been sold out really tech-wise. Even what's that graphics card? The new one, the 3080. You can't find that.
Yeah.
You can't find that, dude. It's sold.
I know. I know, like if I go to PCPartPicker.com, which is what I've been visiting frequently, and then like if you go to line up cards, like you can't. I understand why they're not there, but it's like holy cow, you can't find anything. There are no cards available. It's crazy. Everybody's buying that stuff up. Can't keep it in stock long enough.
For sure.
I don't know why. But I think that's all we have for this week's show, unless you have anything else.
No, that's it, people. That's all I have. Anyways, thank you to you, Gunny, for being here. Thanks to Billy for being here. The Mayo people was not here. He'll be
Where's
back.
the Mayo?
He'll be back next week. Gunny, he'll be back next week. The Mayo's gone. He's gone.
I keep missing the Mayo.
The fucking Mayo's gone. Anyways, you can find me on everything as Jesus Walks Log, Gunny. Literally everything. On everything.
Even on the Oculus Rift?
Even on the Oculus Rift. Even on the Oculus Rift, I am Jesus Walks Log. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm Jesus Walks Log on everything. So, find me.
All right. For me, I am in specific locations under Gunny Chief. That's one word, Gunny Chief, on the Xbox, on Steam, on Uplay, on Epic.
On everything.
And over on the PlayStation, I just go by HGP _ Gunny. Is that what it is? HGP _ Gunny on the PS4.
Damn, Gunny. Damn.
And
dude, I've been playing Battlefield 4, Gunny, on the PC. It looks fucking amazing. You should play it.
You know what? Yeah, you and Break still keep playing that game.
Yeah,
that
dude.
Game.
The game's like fucking 7 years old now. 7 years old. 7 years old, Gunny.
Damn.
And we're still playing it. Like obviously, it runs on Ultra, of course, on our 2080s and shit. But
Oh yeah.
it looks incredible, dude, and it still holds up, and there's still plenty of players, and it's a lot of fun. Funny thing is that what was it? Last night I came across the first Cyberpunk 2077 teaser trailer.
I was just watching that on one.
You know how long ago that was?
Oh yes. I was Yeah, that isn't that thing like 6 years old or something?
7 years old, dude.
7. Holy crap! Yeah.
7 years ago is when we saw the first teaser trailer for Cyberpunk.
Damn.
Holy shit. 7 years, dude. So the Elder Scrolls 6 is like gonna be in like 2025.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
in exile over there to help them.
there's like 2026 maybe, dude. Oh man, it's gonna be forever before we get any of those games, man. That's gonna be nuts.
Get Obsidian over, fly a few people.
Starfield might be next year, maybe next year. I doubt it. It'll probably be the year after. Anyways.
After it gets delayed. Boo. No.
Yeah, thanks to COVID. Oh, thanks to COVID, we had to delay it another month or 6 months or whatever. Anyways, where can we find Billy?
With the Xbox Series X Slim.
Yeah. Billy, where can we find him?
Billy, I think, isn't he Dead Kamikazes on everything?
Yeah. He's Dead Kamikaze on everything, pretty much. Find him on the Xbox, mostly. PlayStation as well, but mostly Xbox. And find all of us, Gunny. All of us in our Discord. That's right. Discord. We have a Discord, people.
That's what we're recording on right now.
Mm-hmm. Do you see us on here? Where it says live show, that means we're recording. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Anyways, we're out of here. Find the Mayo on everything as the Mayo or the Mayo 01 or whatever the fuck his gamer tag is. But mainly find everyone on Discord. Just go to fucking Discord. Join the Discord, damn it. So easy to use. Just get Discord.
Get Discord, and you can probably... What's the best way to reach us? Probably through
Discord.
Messenger or Twitter or somewhere. And we'll give you the link.
We love you. Peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll catch you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers podcast. Hopefully there's no more car accidents between now and then. Fuck me, man. That was horrible. But hopefully there's no more car accidents or anything bad that happens between now and then. We love all of you. Peace out, Brussels sprouts. Goodbye. Good night. We love you. Bye.
Clever, but I don't seem to understand.